We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
Hey.
Yep.
Hey. We're here.
We're back.
Welcome y'all to another week, another episode of the W Radio Show.
Yes.
I'm Richie Redneck Penn, bad man of comedy. This side, which would be to my right. Yeah, my right, the commander, my compadre, my criminal element, apparently. Apparently, criminal element.
Guilt by association. Guilt by association.
Batman and Robin type
thing.
thing.
Yeah. You'll hear about it later.
Anyway, so anyway, welcome guys. As you've seen on the beginning of the show, we put up a picture of our old good buddy, Mr. Tai-Fu Panda. I'll put him up again.
There he is.
Unfortunately, guys, my great friend passed away from sarcoidosis. It's a lung disease. Wednesday. He's going to be greatly missed. He was one of the best comics I ever had the pleasure of working with. Worked with him on stage. He's a good man in life. Great veteran. When I have something going on, I would call him. He'd say, yeah. Anytime I'm not busy on the road, we'll see. Absolutely, man. He's been to 3 Warrior Fests announced and showed up unannounced and did some time on another one. Okay. If he couldn't show up, he sent Roy Anthony. That's how I met Roy Anthony, because Tai-Fu couldn't show up one time and he felt bad about it. He triple booked himself. That's one of the things.
That happened.
He triple booked himself and he couldn't come. So he sent Roy in his place, and then that's how Roy Anthony and I end up meeting. And of course, poor Roy's been all over with me, Alpaca Field, middle of the, here he is. Here's a black guy driving through Cameron, Missouri, down a highway, pitch dark, right? Pulling up in this field. Somebody, who are you? I'm Roy Anthony performing. Welcome. And he drives up, he's like, oh boy. He was up there. He's calling Tai-Fu. Hey man, where'd you send me?
Where are you?
He goes,
Where am I at?
Don't worry about it. King's a good dude. You just don't worry about it. And so he come on up in there, and so thank you for that, Tai-Fu. But he was in a medical induced coma where he was waiting for a lung transplant. And well, they was going to wake him up, and they said he's just too weak. They were trying to buy some time, and well, they didn't. So my good buddy, my friend, my compadre, you will be missed. As I say in my native tongue, Dona Dagahoy. That means until we meet again. I'm pointing down off of, he's not forgotten, trust me.
That's right.
Okay. And so just want to take that opportunity real quick and tell you about my friend Tai-Fu Panda. You knew Tai-Fu Panda.
Oh, I knew him. A good guy.
Good guy. Very, very funny guy. There's a lot of people that are on here that knew him. He introduced us to the words like coochie chock.
I looked at him and said, what?
What? He goes, he says, men.
Translate.
Yeah. He said, man, your woman knows you're cheating if you got coochie chock on your shirt.
Oh.
People fell out of chairs, man. They were holding their chest for air. And then, he was just a great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. So I'm going to attempt to tell you guys one of his jokes.
Okay.
Now, forgive me, I'm not Tai-Fu because this is his joke. He wrote it a certain way. Here we go. In honor of you, brother. In honor of you.
Yeah.
All right. Growing up, I really loved cowboy shows. I played cowboys and I really loved it, But my neighborhood, we didn't want to, chase anybody who was different than us. So we played cops and robbers.
Okay. Yeah.
And he said there wasn't a whole lot of white folk, so black people had to be cops too. Right. And so I was really excited. I go and tell my mom, say, hey mom, I'm gonna play cops and robbers. She said, son, you can't play cops and robbers. Why can't I play cops and robbers, Mom?
Sure.
Everybody else can play. He goes, son, because you wouldn't do any good in jail. Well, I'm not really scared to go to jail as long as I'm not too long. She goes, no, son, you don't understand. You can't go to jail. You sleep on your back. He's like, well, that's a good thing in jail, Mom. Yeah, but you sleep with your mouth open. You'd be waking up somebody in your mouth. They'd be wrecking the shit out your mouth. Okay, even they think you got a bad dream, and you tell him, "Yeah, what are you doing?" He goes, "Hey, hold still, hell." It tastes bad. You need more pineapple in your diet. They wrecked the shit out of my mouth. She was right. I couldn't play cops and robbers. There you go, brother.
Yeah, that was for you.
That was for you, man. And I hope I did it well for you, buddy. Hope you did it well. Who we got in here? Oh, Dean.
Dean, hello.
BJ.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
BJ,
boss.
BJ, you might hang around.
Yeah, you hang around this. Yeah, this is going to get interesting.
Because we got some information concerning you and your and some things that you were doing. Okay, and I promise you, tune in. Everybody, share this out to your fans. You're going to want to tune in because BJ has a secret sleeping method.
Yeah, that's right. She's the queen of all useless information.
Well,
as she says.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, hey.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Condolences to all friends and family, comrades. Yeah, he was a great guy. Army veteran. I want to put that out there. But he was also an Army veteran.
Yes, he was.
Don't worry, I'm here. Oh boy, I am not worried. Commander might worry a little bit. Yeah. I'm not worried. Anyway, guys, so it's kind of about Taifu. Normally, you do my rant first, but I want to make sure we got to give Taifu some love.
Yes.
And listen, hey, he's breathing better. If you breathe in heaven, he's taking the best deep breaths in his world.
He's taking the biggest, deepest, sweetest breath of fresh air you ever seen.
I put a couple of videos on Comedy Vets. So Jeff about it. I was almost in tears. In fact, I was beating him back when I put a personal tribute video to him on there, talking about him. And very sad deal. My wife loved Taifu. He come out, performed at my anniversary party. And while he was doing his set, our youngest grandson, we call him Baby Nicholas. Can't call him anymore. He's got a brother on the way. He'll be here in a week. So anyway, Baby Nicholas walked up and sat on his lap.
Yeah.
Taifu never missed a beat. Kept going, hit every punchline, every joke. That little boy just sat there and look up at him, just soaking it all up. Taifu hugged him, sat down. He went back over to that little boy had a smile. It's like you couldn't jackhammer the smile off this kid's face.
That's great.
And that's a memory that my wife and my entire family will have. My son Dylan, he met my son Dylan, loved Dylan. That was the year that I called football predictions in July. Records, playoffs, everything. It only missed 2 games.
Only missed 2.
The whole year. And Taifu was with us for that. So, brother, and I don't tell a man sometimes I love him. I'm going to tell you, Taifu, I love you, man. You're a great guy. You got to be missed. Now, finish up story. When I came home, wife and I came home, I go in my bedroom. I usually take stuff out of my pockets because I don't want to lose my money. I'll sit in my chair and stuff. Yeah. I'll go in my bedroom and I got these lights in my headboard. I have never used them. Okay? They were going off. I was like, what in the world? I said, hey, Shelly, come here a second. Shelly comes in there. She looks at me and says, that looks like one of your comedy club things. I knew right then.
Yeah.
I knew right then. I said, all right, I get it, Ty.
Yeah.
I was talking about just quitting comedy.
Yeah.
And Taifu kept me in it.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, Jeff got me back in it. Taifu kept me going.
Kept you going.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the lights were going off. And it could have, mysterious things could have happened. Could have been power surge, whatever. But I grabbed the remote control, turned them off. The battery was dead. The only way to turn them on is with that remote control.
Remote control. So
I had to go get the battery, put it in there, and shut them off. Take that battery out, put the old battery back in it, just to see if it worked. No, it was dead. So the only way they came on was somebody turned them on, and wasn't nobody in my house. So you can think what you want. I believe it was Taifu. Let me know.
Letting you know you're going to hang in there.
You do you. I do me, and I'll see you when you get here.
Yeah, there you are.
So, Taifu, when you're sitting next to that great campfire in the sky, just know you're loved. Your body is healed, my friend. You got the best body you've ever had in your life. We love you, and we'll see you then. We'll take it from here. All right, let's get off that before I man start to cry a little bit. Now, my rant.
Yes, rant it.
First, it's 2 rants today.
2. Uno dos.
1, I came in the off ramp to come and do the show, right?
Yeah.
I was going to get tea and then I go do the show. We sat there 7 minutes.
Count them. 7.
Cars going by slow. There would be a break of 40 seconds. No cars coming. Guy just sit there. He wouldn't go. I know you don't want to turn left on green or left on red, but damn, there was no cars coming. There was nothing. I know 7 minutes because I went to 2 songs. They're 3.5 minutes apiece. You might as well play Jeopardy. You might as well.
You know,
Might as well.
yeah.
I'm about to get my phone out and start the freaking show with my phone. Move! I was going. I don't know if he thought I was waving at him. No, I'm not waving. Move! Finally, somebody went to turn left, go down the off ramp. The light turned green. I don't know if I triggered it or not, but that was the last thing.
Oh,
Jesus, man! I said, okay, so I got about 17 minutes to get there, get unlocked, get on in there, and start the computer thing after I get tea. I made it here.
Yeah.
We got in here. We got here the same damn time.
Yeah, we did. I came around the corner and I thought, what? Richie's van. This is Tuesday, and because the holiday just messed me up. I've been
Oh, it
messed
does,
up all week. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm messed up. And then you was pulling in.
Yeah.
So we got there at the same time.
Yeah, that was unusual.
That's
Yeah,
great.
Part 2 of the rant.
Okay, part 2.
Some men are cut from a different cloth than other men.
Yeah,
For example, yesterday was Memorial Day, and belated Memorial Day to everybody. Commander and I are involved in something every year on Memorial Day where I supply the sound, and we have a Memorial Day festival or like an event. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little late getting there, but I got there plenty of time. Didn't hold nobody up, but I had to hurry and get everything done. He thought there was something wrong. He just wasn't quite sure because normally I'm wrong.
You're ahead of time.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. Yesterday, I went to put my pants on, and my pinky toenail got caught in my pants and ripped it half off. Half off. Half
yes.
the F off.
And it looks, yeah, I've seen it.
I'm wearing flip right now, and I had to put socks on and some shoes, and some tied shoes, right? I couldn't perform, and it don't look right being in flip-flops. So I'm sitting in my foot. My toe is killing me because I got the wide native foot. All my pinky toes rubbing the outside of my shoe like this, all right?
Yeah.
I was, so I kind of walked a little bit, put all the pressure on my big toe, right, the whole time. And I'm carrying these heavy-ass speakers, okay, trying to do all this stuff loading out. He didn't know about it until I called him later on, but I was missing a half a toenail right now. So, yeah. Of course, you know my loving, many years of marriage wife told me?
What's it?
Won't you cut your damn toenails? No,
I'm
honey,
sorry.
Are you all right?
No.
She eventually said that.
Trim your toenails, it wouldn't happen.
At first she said, "Why don't you trim your toenails?" Oh, wow. Okay. So anyway, no one knew I was hurt, and I won't. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I could tell there was something not quite right, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I'm glad I didn't, because
no. Keep your hands to yourself. Yeah. All right, here's our what is it for the day. No, it's not a rotten pineapple or a ripened pineapple.
I thought maybe it was a crocodile cross-dressing.
You know what? You can count on animals not to do that.
I know. Animals are the only ones that know what they are.
Alligator knows he's an alligator.
Yep.
Okay. The only way they're changing the stripes is they breed with something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. You can tell me what that is. It's 100 inches of mystery box. If you can tell me what that is. If no one gets it, I'll run it for 3 shows, and then I'll either tell you what it is or I'll cancel it out. Now.
Yes.
I'm not going to sugarcoat this too much. But something that really pissed me off and Alan off at the same time.
And that's not a good combination.
No. Close, BJ. You got to tell me what it is. If it's flour, you tell me what kind of flour. If it's a weed, you tell me what kind of weed. It's not that weed either. Okay. Pisses both off. And show of hands. Well, I can't really see them, but you put me. You put me in the comments there.
Yeah.
If you agree
Whatever.
If you agree with this. In this building right here that we're in right now. Okay. The main office is upstairs on the 2nd level. And we got a 3rd level way up here, right? Same level. And we got I got the text first. Basically accusing me and Alan of stealing something. Okay, because we were here doing the show. We didn't get out of here at 8:20, so that was suspicious. It was not suspicious because we talk amongst ourselves everywhere up here. And Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. I'll
Yes,
take care
we
of just a
do.
second. I'll take care of you just a second, Dean. I'll show you the evidence. And so they basically accused me and Alan of stealing some rugs. These ain't house rugs.
No.
There's no reason for me to have a rug. Ain't no rug in here. No. Okay. Some people say, well, maybe they were just asking. Okay, I'll accept that argument. Maybe they're just asking and inquiring if we've seen anybody. We're the only two that ask. They put our names out there because we were here late. Do we know anything about it? Well, I asked them, and Jeff, who actually is on the lease for the room, okay, contact them, and ask them if they checked the camera. I got the text. I said, oh, did you guys check the camera? Because there's cameras in this building.
Yeah.
You ain't getting away.
There's everything around here.
You ain't getting away.
And who'd want the old nasty ass rugs anyway?
Yeah, I don't care. We're brand new. Here's a part of that deal. Part of that deal is this: there's a table upstairs for some unknown reason.
Right.
It's a free table.
Free table. Yeah. We're not judging. We're just saying. I
just got power of this room. Is all I got.
That's it.
So we asked him, Jeff and I both, did you check the cameras? Come back with a great pause because they know that we know there's cameras. Yeah, my husband is currently checking them. They're single loop. You can only check one at a time and see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Again, fair enough, right? Okay, maybe. It's been 2 weeks. Ain't heard nothing.
Zilch. Nada.
How many of you would like to have heard them tell you, hey, you know what? We found those rugs.
Yeah.
Thank you for.
Sorry, they were misplaced.
Yeah. Thank you for worrying about them. We got them. Thanks anyway. That would have eliminated the whole process of us being accused. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they believing it was us. If they would have come out and said that, I'd have been, you know what? Okay.
I can understand that. That's not a problem.
People talk different. I talk different. Hell. But when you hear nothing, when you hear crickets,
sometimes not even crickets.
It makes me think they took their own rugs, want to accuse us of rugs, forgot that they had cameras in that location.
And then they mysteriously got found.
And they didn't know that I knew they had cameras when a secret. I helped install them. I helped install the cameras. I helped Jeff when a lady named Denise, well, you know, Shlomo, she was running off up here. I helped Jeff. Jeff did most of it. We knew they were there. So we sent some text messages and back and said they found they ain't give us any answers yet. So anyway, but Dean,
you get it.
Dean gets 100.
Okay.
There you go. Good job, Dean. Good job, Dean.
Now didn't Jeff or somebody mention it? Correct me if I'm wrong, Richie, that they were left laying on the table that was designated that whatever's on the table is a free table.
Yeah. They put them on that table outside
ding,
the office
ding.
door.
I mean, you know, come on.
And it's a free table.
Yeah.
Now they said they didn't leave them there very long. That don't make no sense.
I don't.
Because if you just put them in there, stepping off for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, so you check the camera. I'd go ask if they ever found out what happened to them. Yeah, we did. We got crickets. We heard nothing.
Yeah.
So that is that's a topic that leads us in today. Would you all comment if you'd have been offended by that? Okay, because I kind of got a little pissed off because it ain't so much that just the one thing of putting our name out there. It's everything, and then if they found them, not telling us they found them.
Yeah.
Okay, that leads me to believe they thought.
Yeah.
Commander and I did it. And I say that because there's already kind of a beef anyway with Commander.
Oh, they can get over it.
So, I mean.
Like I'm going to lose sleep. Really. You got anything? Think I did anything? Take it to the man. I know them all anyway.
Pull your lip over your head and swallow.
Yeah.
That's what you can do. My uncle told me once I was treated very badly by someone that if you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. There are a few people who are way past their time for a flea dip.
Put her on the tour with you.
You get 5 minutes on the microphone. You get 5 minutes.
All yours.
You can open up for 5 minutes.
Just go with it.
Yeah. So that being said, so kind of let us into being offensive.
Yeah. How would you, our listeners, have taken that?
Yeah. How would you all have taken it?
Yeah.
Would you have thought did you think they were accusing us?
Talk about running a wood rasp across your backside.
Oh, across your side.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
yeah.
that. That's professional thing, yeah. Do you think they meant to offend us? It was offensive, and after the whole situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad just says, my old man used to say, just, son, just consider the sorts and move on.
Like, don't wrestle with pigs. You'll get muddy, and pugs will like it. Yeah. So
there you are.
offense, being offended used to change. The terminology of offensive used to change. It has changed.
It has changed.
Okay.
Yes, it has.
It's quite a different. Let me bring this up for you guys here.
Yeah.
I'm
See if you
gonna Show
agree.
you the definition of offensive, and it covers a wide variety of things. Okay, let me go back here and put this on here. Let me go up here. All right, there you go. It says causing someone to feel deeply hurt, upset, or angry. Hint: those allegations made it deeply offensive. Excuse me. Those allegations made are deeply offensive to us. Second definition: actively aggressive, attacking, offensive operation against the insurgents. Okay. Or a military campaign, or football. You can have an offensive and a defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Offense, defense. There you go.
Right. So I read you that. Not to tell you I'm offended about what they said. I'm offended because you put my name out there and not come back and tell me, right? You found him. So that tells me you're accusing me. Tells me you're branding me as a thief. Okay. And we homie don't play that.
Yeah. Not for a second.
No, let me see here. BJ. Probably as good as I took it when I was named as a thief on 3 occasions by the same group of people on the front page of our local paper. Well, I'm sure that was correct. I don't think they did it on purpose. It was just a question. Okay, D.
I can represent that.
I got no problem in feeling like that.
Learn to communicate differently.
That's what I'm thinking. Learn to communicate differently.
Learn to communicate.
I just think that if you're going to throw my name out there, they should tell me, hey, we found it.
Yeah.
Or no,
come and look at us face to face.
Or say, no, we haven't found him. We're still looking for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Either way, me. Okay.
So
So,
send a stinking text. Come talk to us in person.
well, yeah, it ain't like they don't know where a room
Yeah,
is.
it's like, don't know where the room is. We're here every Tuesday night at this time. I've lived on the same corner for 30 years. I'm the easiest man around here to find.
Mm-hmm. Now, those of you that watch the news a lot
Yes.
have seen this. Well, you know about the nouns, pronouns, all these things that the transgender community put forward. Now, understand something. You can do what you want to do. I've never had a problem with that.
Yep.
But don't be delusional and tell me things that are not exactly accurate. Okay. And there's a lot of states now taking up the gauntlet. But the state I'm going to mention to you, no one would think about doing something radical and getting the protesters to come to their state. I'm talking about the good old state of Idaho.
Idaho.
Now, y'all can't see this, but I'll read this to you. Idaho passed a law that bars teachers from referring to a student by a name or pronoun that doesn't align with their birth sex, unless a teacher has a parental consent. It also gives teachers the right to sue the district if they're disciplined or for refusing to use a transgender student's preferred name or pronoun. Okay, when I first read that, it was confusing, but I read it again. It's not. What I'm saying, they can sue them if the school tries to say you have to use.
You have to do that
because the law says no.
Yep.
So Idaho, for Christ's sake, Idaho.
The potato growers.
You know, how many of you have think of Idaho once in a while? I go 6 months a year not here at Idaho. Let's look up a map, right?
Yeah.
Well, good for you, Idaho.
Yay.
You know,
Rock on, Idaho. I'm going to buy more potatoes made just in Idaho.
Now you would think that came out of Florida.
Yeah.
or somewhere else.
There you go.
No,
Idaho.
man. Yeah, you forget people live in Idaho too.
Only takes one person cracking the ice to get the rest of it to break. So
Well,
somebody else be following suit.
And I think it is because, listen, nobody cares if you're a man want to dress like a woman, want to change your gender. We don't even care about that. Do you? What we care about is our children, okay? Under 18, bombarded with this crap,
Yeah.
putting your peckers in little kids. We care about that. We don't like that either, okay? And we also care about you all sitting there telling us day after day, week after week, month after month that you guys can have babies. I'm a mother. You can be a mother.
Yeah.
You can't give birth.
There ain't no way.
Okay.
Physically, scientifically impossible.
And don't tell me there's new science that says a male can give birth because, first of all, it can't happen.
Not.
We do not have the baby factory.
Yeah.
We just don't.
The animal kingdom can show you that ain't right.
And there's never been a baby factory transplant
Nope.
in the dawn of time. Now, believe in God or not, there's only one entity who can do that, and he did it separately. Bang, bang. All right.
There you go.
So, and this is not a religious deal.
No.
Let's take religion out of it. This is a common sense. Somebody's freaking delusional. Okay. And so I'm not going to call you, if you're a male, call you a female name or her,
No.
him, all that. That's crap. And don't ask me what mine is. I'll come up to you. I'm 6 foot tall with curly hair and a freaking beard. All right. My name ain't Rochelle. It's Richie. You see what I'm
why
saying?
not?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I mean-
guys like him and I, we get offended. Come up. Well, hello, Alina.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You
Got
gotta get a ball
something for
inside
you.
your damn head.
Yeah.
You know?
Butt stroke you.
I didn't know your pronouns. Well, how about calling me by my freaking name?
Yeah.
Or if you're confused, just say Mr. King.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Reed.
That's right.
Or Mr. Cerny.
Yep.
Okay?
Whatever.
If you don't know, don't run your hole. And if you do know, listen, I'm not going to do it. I won't. And listen, I turned down several comedy gigs where they tell me what jokes to tell.
Oh, no.
You can't do any
no,
gay
no.
jokes. Can't make fun of transgender because there's no topic off limits.
Right.
None. Listen, I know this might offend a couple people religious, but let me explain what I'm talking about. You can get on stage, you can make fun of God.
Mm-hmm.
You can make fun of the church. You make fun of the president of the United States. 3 most powerful entities in everyday life.
That's right.
Right? And
If-
listen, they're just jokes, right?
If that's open season for that,
Then it's open season for
for
gays,
everybody, it's fair game.
For the gays, fat people, bald people, sissy people, cotton candy pudding salt
Not
people, tough guys, whatever you want to make up,
Whatever.
rednecks, blacks, anything. You can. There's no joke
Hispanics,
off
Asians, whatever.
none. You could do.
No.
You could do tasteful jokes. What's the word I'm trying to? Mental health jokes. You can do tasteful mental health jokes about people because understand something. We're not talking about you. We start putting a name in there.
Yeah.
Like I got a joke about Charlie Sheen, and I don't care. It's funny,
Yeah.
right? We're not making fun of you. We're making fun of the situation.
Yeah.
You know?
Real life
And
stuff.
so people need to lighten up. And it doesn't matter if you're offended. It doesn't matter. But a lot of these other people who, I got friends that are gay. So gay people to me are sensitive people. Although I did have a couple women that were lesbian come to my shows, couple 3 of them. Thought I was hilarious. Loved it. Loved it.
Yeah.
Because they knew it was jokes. Okay.
What's that?
Maybe these dudes identify as seahorses.
Horses.
Their males give birth.
Well, that's
and listen, if we're going to play this game, I'm Fat Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
I've got a martial arts background. Just saying.
Just saying. There you go.
I'm a Fat Chuck Norris. And listen, I'm not being offensive to you and saying you can't do what you want. Come on, you do what the hell you want to do. But you can't dictate somebody's life. Listen to me. We talked about last week about inclusiveness. Here's the thing. If everybody moves this way, we can't tell jokes about people. Then you're going to piss off a whole other bunch of people. Now you're not including them. The people that come to comedy and want to hear jokes. People write these songs. I don't hear one person, or people used to make fun of rap music.
Oh yeah.
And some of it was bad. Some of it was derogatory
Oh, yeah.
toward women. Some of it was talking about always shooting a cop and everything like that. But it's entertainment. They're not going out putting a gun in your hand and say no, they're not doing that.
You're going to go. Yeah. No.
If you didn't want to listen to that music, what'd you do? You didn't listen to
You
it.
didn't listen to it. Don't go to the comedy show.
There's a crowd of people that want to hear that music.
Yeah.
And you cannot deprive them of the right. This America deprive them the right to hear rap music. You know, hey, much as a lot of people don't like it, porn is legal. Adult porn is legal.
It is.
You don't want to watch it, don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
If
Don't indulge in it.
There's people that watch it. You know, depending upon what my opinion is of it, what my wife's opinion is of it, what your opinion of it is, It doesn't matter. You can't tell people they can't watch something because a lot of people are like teenagers. You tell them they can't do it, and they're going to find a way.
They're going to find a way to do it.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And so gambling.
That's just it.
A lot of people are more about gambling. Sports betting drives the economy in this country. It just does.
It's a big industry.
It's just huge. You know, all these sports, I can name at least 12 professional sports and things like that. These are all driven, all have money.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't like wrestling. I love wrestling. It's stupid. It really is. A bunch of grown-ass men running around wrestling. But I watch the crap out of it. Don't miss an episode of WWE. My wife won't watch it. But she don't tell me, you can't watch wrestling. First of all, I'll be like,
okay.
You know, I don't like cigarettes. Don't like to smoke. Don't want them around me.
Right.
Okay. Now there's people that won't smoke around me, and that's fine. That's okay. What I can't do is tell them quit your smoking. Okay, unless it's a deal you made before you got together. You know, that's a different matter. But don't smoke in my car. I mean, you want to stop smoking when we stop smoke away.
Yeah, get out and smoke. Not going to do it in the car. Not going to do it in the truck.
You know. So
yeah. So anyway.
Yeah. So I got a lot of you guys know this next comedian. I want to show you a bit of what he's saying. It's a minute and 2 seconds. And he speaks the absolute truth about what he says. Give us a listen.
How arrogant are you to think that you deserve to go through life with no one ever saying anything that you don't agree with or like? I want people to stop saying that joke's offensive.
Yeah.
I want them to start saying I found it offensive, because you've got to own the emotion, because that's all it is. You're just telling me how you feel about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing intrinsically offensive about this joke. If I see a fat girl, I don't go, oh, she'd be pretty if she lost weight. That's rarely the case. Okay. You can make jokes about any subject. It depends what the joke is.
Yeah.
There's no rules. You can't joke about this. You can.
You should be able
just
to.
can. But people then they go, wow, yeah, but you shouldn't hurt people's feelings. Well, you can if their feelings are wrong.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't like the facts, don't change the facts, change the feelings.
Yeah.
If I have offended anyone, and I'm sure I have, I don't apologise. If you're so fragile that you think that a joke about someone can destroy it, well, you need something else then.
Yeah.
It's nonsense.
Well,
I just want to say spot on.
And let me translate what he's saying. You need help.
Yeah.
Okay. Boo-hoo.
And if you don't get help at charter, get it somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, get it somewhere, because he was spot on. And listen, he said some things live that people, but you got something else behind the scenes going, yeah.
So if you don't like things and you don't want to go to comedy because you're afraid you're going to be offended, then go to the library and sit down and read a book and shut up. Just saying.
Jeremy Daniels, welcome, brother. Glad to see you.
Yes.
Says, just leave free
Glad
tacos.
you're on board.
Just leave free tacos alone.
That's right.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Shout out to Dean Cerny, guys. Thank you very much. Dean got our what is it a while ago.
Yes, he did.
It was, I don't know if I showed him his evidence. I said I'd show him his evidence. Let me go up here and find your evidence to show you. It's upside down because some derelict didn't switch it around. But it's purple prairie clover.
Everybody stand on your heads.
Wow, that's somebody there.
Yeah.
Too busy writing jokes instead of paying attention to the daily assignment. But
you had one job.
One job today.
One job you had.
And of course, this when I set this up, I collect things during the week, and I always make my show on Monday, unless I got a huge special guest, and I try to make it on Sunday. But Streamyard won't let me make it too far ahead. I think 4 days is most of them let you make it ahead. And so no, I do everything on Monday, set everything up, and then I try to download everything, and sometimes I can't get nothing to download. So a lot of times I'm last minute. Okay.
Yeah.
But so it's a 2-day process.
That's okay.
Yeah. Hey, look,
You had an excuse this week. You ripped your toenail off. So
Yeah,
it's okay.
well,
it's all right.
yeah. No excuses. I don't.
Yeah.
You got me confused. I ain't no baby.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We'll show our buddy again one more time.
There he is,
in
Typhoon
peace,
Panda.
Panda. 49 years old, or 48, 49. He died. Check it. Here's the irony. One of his favorite comedians was Bernie Mac.
Oh.
Bernie Mac died the exact same thing at the exact same age. Bernie Mac died about 48, 49.
That's wild.
Typhoon 48, 49.
Yeah. That's
And
wild.
if that ain't weird, I
Yeah.
don't know. He's performed all around. Well, what an awesome dude. Okay. I see we got people coming and people going. Hang around.
Hang around. Quit going.
Good
Hang
funny
in
stuff
there.
coming up. Good funny stuff coming up. Guys, we want to thank everybody that comes to us on our YouTube channels. Man, thank you very much. All our Facebook channels we go on, Backwoods Veterans Media. We appreciate you guys a great deal. Guys, get them, check them out if you need to. W Entertainment Network on YouTube and on Facebook. Comedy Vets, our parent company, the one that got me started in all this. So Comedy Vets, and anybody's website that you're on, plus anything that we're on Twitch. Also, so get on there and anything you guys share on, we so appreciate. Share it out, guys. Share it out.
Yes.
Okay, let's. We got a message. Let me see what BJ said. BJ said Chris Rock's Netflix comedy special, Selective Outrage, dealt with the same topic. No joke. Should be off limits, and people make a career out of being perpetually offended. Look at that word. See that word?
Perpetually.
I got
Yeah.
that word.
I live with this,
Yeah,
with these big words. I mean, it's like,
I'd be staring. I'd stare at BJ like processing what the hell she's saying. She's two paragraphs ahead of me, and I'm stuck in this one sentence.
What? Yeah.
Onomatopoeia. Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, it is. It's great. All right. So we're going to get away from that for a minute because I know there's people that's always offended by every little thing. And quite frankly, I don't apologize.
We don't care.
I ain't apologizing.
Yeah.
I say words when I say words. My title, Redneck Pimp, that ought to tell you something to come to one of my shows.
Hang on.
Or the Bad Man of Comedy. There's a reason I got those two monikers. Just saying. But things are funny. Lighten up.
Yeah.
Lighten
Get
up.
alive.
Lighten up. All right. Oh, she's laughing at it. All right, we're going to move on to something else here. Before we get to our memes,
Yes.
Mr. Alan Reed has some
Okay.
evidence or secret about his wife's sleeping habits that he wants to share.
I'm going to
with
share
everyone.
this.
So if you
So-
without further ado, sir.
It's been almost 31 years.
Wow.
This
Congratulations.
30th of October. And
Well, it
so,
was after this joke is going
Yeah,
to
I mean, no, you see, you learn after such a long time that if you're going to do something like this, you get permission.
or let them know.
Or let them know.
Yeah.
And yes, I have permit. Okay. We had a school field trip.
Look here.
We,
I'm listening.
I'm listening. And we went down to Union Station, down to the science exhibit down there, and science. And so we took all the kids down there. It was a busy, long day. We had a great time. We got in the car, fought the traffic getting out of Kansas City. She says, I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap on the way home. I said, okay, you just sleep. I'm driving. It's nice and it's quiet. And I'm driving, heading north on 35 finally. Got the tunes on the radio turned down really low. And we're cruising along, and I'm running about 70, 75. And we get close to the Cameron exit. Okay? And all of a sudden, she wakes up and she says, did you know that they used to make vanilla out of the anal glands of beaver balls?
I was gonna clean my room until I got high.
Where did this come from? Out of a dead sleep. Lift the back of her chair up
I have
and
questions.
springs this on me. And I thought, what?
I have questions. What did she have before she went to sleep to eat?
I don't know, but she didn't share it.
I see. I see. She didn't share it because
We laughed. I started laughing and I thought, oh my God, what brought this up? What What are you dreaming when you go to sleep? It was, It was great. It was great. So we laughed about it the whole evening, the rest of the way home. It was so hysterical. I almost had to pull over the side of the road. I couldn't.
Artificial vanilla.
Yes, artificial vanilla. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, artificial vanilla, not real vanilla.
Vanilla ice cream. Now, when I go to the store to see vanilla ice cream, I'm gonna say, "Hey, beaver balls out too."
We were at Walmart the next day. And she said, "Do you want some yogurt with vanilla in it?" I said, "Save the beavers! Save the beavers!"
Make you a sign.
Save the
Beavers'
beavers!
lives matter.
Beaver lives matter. It was great.
Hey, you better go lock that door. She might come up in here in a minute.
No.
You only live down the road a little bit.
Yeah, I only live about 4 blocks away. Oh God!
Wow.
It was great.
Wow.
It
Well,
was great. Yeah,
that's that's funny. That's not unheard of. People do wake up from a dead sleep, and
yeah, just sprout something out. Yeah.
beaver asses matter. Beaver asses matter.
Yeah, that's right. They do.
Well, that was a great story. Really got one.
It is. Oh, you got to laugh. The funniest jokes in the world are
Come from-
true life.
Yes. Oh,
True
don't I know?
life.
Don't I know?
Yeah.
I got one that's kind of embarrassing to me.
Yes.
It's just embarrassing to tell all together. But I'm gonna.
Oh, but you got to.
I'm gonna tell it on stage. I just gotta find the right way. No, I'm gonna tell it now.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna tell it on stage. I haven't told it yet, right?
Okay.
All right. Wife and I were sitting in our chairs, minding our own business. Okay.
Okay.
Nothing
Nothing wrong with that.
I was concentrating on stuff from the football team, what the Chiefs had to say, right?
Yeah, okay.
Our daughter, our oldest daughter, and our daughter-in-law at the time were arguing over whose kids. And first of all, for the record, none of my grandkids are better than them. We love them all equally.
Yeah.
They all have great talents. But these two are arguing over our grandbabies, right? My daughter's arguing so much, I looked over at her throat was just rattling.
Oh, wow.
Right? Just rattling. I looked over the other one, she was
she
so
was-
mad. Out of nowhere, I look up and say, if you two don't shut the hell up, there's going to be some dicks and some throats. My wife turned and looked at me. She goes, I don't think so. Now, I'm stuck. I heard what I just said. I'm like, what the fuck was that? After seeing my daughter start rattling, another one being a dick, being dicks to each other, my brain went there.
Yeah.
So I had to go with this. I put my chest out. You heard me, right? I hear this. My son fell over the couch, legs up like a fucking puppy dog, just dying laughing. His mom's like, it ain't funny. He goes, oh, yes. My daughter-in-law, shut up.
Stopped that, didn't it?
It absolutely stopped. They looked at me like,
Oh.
so I had to play it off. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking, what the fuck did I just say? What the hell is that about? Wife asked me, she goes, did you mean to say that? I said, hell no, I didn't mean to say that. My 2 daughters right there. I know. I explained to her. She goes, oh. But, when you're trying to read the one thing, you see something else, you look up, and sometimes it's
it
better.
Kind of,
yeah.
It misses that somebody didn't flip the rail.
Yeah.
and you derailed.
Sometimes it's better to be thought a fool than open your mouth and prove it. Right?
Yeah. Remove all doubt.
Now, that was bad and nasty, but did they shut up? Yes. They did. Peace all around in my house. Until the wife and I were alone. I said, what the hell? Hey, baby, I don't know. Then I had to be a little tough. I'm like,
then you're going to pay for it.
It worked, didn't it? She's, well, I said, did it work? Well, yeah.
Okay. Enough said.
Meanwhile, I'm like, oh, shit, what my son still to this day, he mentioned, he goes, I think he lost 4 pounds. Just laughing.
Just laughing at you.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
So BJ, please don't feel, although that's funny.
Yeah. That's great.
My wife don't like vanilla ice cream anyway.
Yeah.
And so
got to watch out for that imitation vanilla
there
when
you
go to the store.
Artificial.
Read the ingredients on the back of the imitation
I
vanilla
swear to
bottles.
God. Somebody send me a picture of it. If you got artificial vanilla at the house right now, and you turn it over, and if it says beaver balls or clams or something, send me a picture.
I
And I'll
want a
put it on
picture.
next week. I'll put it on the show next week, and I'll give you entries into the mystery box. Okay?
There you go.
You got to be kidding me, pals. Hell yeah. Oh, Typhoon's shoving the book around. Typhoon wants in.
I told her, I said, good God, how many beavers would it take?
What was she dreaming about, though?
I don't know.
About
But it was great.
harvesting beaver buttholes. I mean, I don't know what the hell she was thinking.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I don't
it
hear.
was
I don't
great.
see her on there now. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
She
I
might
don't
be on her
know.
way down here.
Nah,
Let me mark that off. I'm. I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah. I told her to go do it. She said, okay.
Okay.
That's
all
all
right.
right.
All right. Now it's time for our memes.
Memes.
Now some of these.
Memes.
Yeah, I like to apologize, but
We're not going to.
no. This one was sent to us by Alan Reed.
That's right.
Chuck Norris admitted to have using stunt doubles in his movies, but only for the crying scenes. I believe that, sir. I believe that.
That's about it. Just,
No,
yeah.
I ain't arguing with you.
No, I'm not going to argue with him.
No. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, you go out here and cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, okay. By the way, all these Avenger movies you see out, and all these superheroes
Yeah.
and everything like that, and it takes all these superheroes like Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. They bring all these Avengers to fight Thanos. All these things. I'm sitting there scratching my head like, was the Chuck Norris not available?
Yeah.
Send Chuck in there. He'll take care of that Thanos.
Done.
Kick you.
Finished. True.
Anyway, Chuck probably passed up. Vin Diesel, Vin Electric. Oh,
Okay.
one of them looks like he's got a crack habit, and the other one looks like he's wanting to be a pro wrestler. You decide. If he rode in the back of a truck and lived,
Yes.
Yes.
And we hunted from the back of trucks.
yes, there's lots of things back of the truck.
Oh,
They pull up
yeah.
there, back up to a concert or something, put a truck out there,
Yeah.
sit in lawn chairs in the back of the truck, sit there and drink beer in the back of the pickup truck
Oh,
on
yeah.
the lawn chairs.
All the time.
Yes. Now people can't ride in the back and for people's safety. You
That's
let me
right,
worry about my
Dad,
own
you're going to
safety.
get reported. Oh.
Yeah, F off. Here we go. I got a lot of questions about this one.
Yeah.
If only there was an easier way to move a trailer using a truck.
It's hard enough for me just to hook up to my trailer regular with my work van, let alone try and load it on top of the ladder rack every morning.
I don't know how far he was going,
I don't either.
but I'm pretty sure it'd be quicker to hook onto the back with this nice ball that apparently he has on there right there.
Is he over the height requirement to get underneath things? I'm wondering. That was the first thing. that
Oh,
went to
that's
my
got to
mind.
be. Yeah, that's a bridge wait.
Yeah, he'd wait. That's a wreck waiting to happen.
he was that $450,000 if you hit a bridge around here
Oh yeah.
for your
Yeah,
part.
you hit a brick. Yeah, it's almost $500,000.
That's just I can't stop looking. That's like a train wreck. You know, you shouldn't watch it. Be like, damn.
But I got to see what's going to happen.
Well, I tell you,
It's even on blocks.
yeah. Oh, it's leveled. They leveled
They
it.
leveled it.
They leveled it. All right. Listen, they use 4x4s. Okay.
I wonder if he's the same guy that strapped the tractor to the trailer.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
But he's got them thin straps.
But I don't know. He's not. Well, he's got a lot of faith in them.
Okay.
Well, whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
That's ain't bad. But this one right here now, I've been in construction for about 35 years of my life, and this is a hard no. Ready for paint? No,
I don't think so.
no, it ain't ready for paint. First of all, you need a caulk. Stop.
Look at the caulking job around the
Yeah,
bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Just
say.
quit.
Just stop.
Just go away. Take his saw away from him.
I hope this is not union, because he just lost his union card.
Well, I'm worried about your apprentice program.
Yeah, first of all, who built a wall with all those
Yeah, who did that?
deals out of Wampus anyway? The drywall ain't very good here. Looks like they caulked up the seam of the wall.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow. Wow is all I can say is wow.
All right, let's get that off her.
Oh, yeah,
Before it melts the
was-
computer.
That was whew.
Yeah.
That's about ready to melt my brain.
And in the next 20 years, when the millennials start building the hot rods, no effing way.
You
That's
guys,
an electric
they
car.
don't
I
need-
don't know what the hell he's got.
I don't
Pipes
know.
coming off that for.
But they don't have a clue. That is
No.
no.
I'm
That is-
sorry.
uh,
That's offensive.
Yeah. That offends me.
That offends me.
Quit building them. That offends me.
Now go ahead, build them. You're gonna give me some more material for stage.
Yeah. Keep it going. We rescind that.
Yeah, we'll just post it around.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing that. You make my ratings go up. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Moron.
For 25 cents extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you drive this?
I would.
I would put all over with it.
I would putter that thing everywhere.
They can have the golf clubs. I don't golf.
I don't go with the golf, but I'll take the car and go.
That's
go
far.
watch a drive-in movie out of that
Oh
thing.
yeah, I'll drive through
Yeah.
the field. And I might take it down. We'll go deer hunting. Put the equipment
Yeah.
in the back, right down there. You know, I don't know how much power it's got, but I don't care.
I don't care, gas or electric on that. I don't care.
My neighbors would be like, "Hey,
I
hey!"
cruise that thing anywhere.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you that's a
Yeah,
good looking piece of equipment right there.
I
Now.
like that. He put some work in that.
Yeah. Now the next one, all I gotta say is, just say no, okay? And it ain't the males not doing stuff accordingly. You know, the ladies pride themselves on being smarter than we are. And we don't set the bar very high, ladies.
No,
We
we
entertain
don't.
ourselves
Our
by
bar
Kicking the
is
flip flop on here and trying to catch it with our toes.
our bar is so low that we
Yes.
walk over the limbo stick.
Yes.
Yeah.
That being said,
Yeah,
you're supposed to be smarter than we are, right?
right.
This right here is not very good.
I hope the breeze doesn't come up because they don't even have a strap over it.
Not one, not a wrap, not a stroke,
Nothing.
not Velcro, not a rope, nothing.
They must have watched the guy put the trailer on his truck.
Probably the wives.
Yeah, probably the wives.
Probably the wives. There's a female driver, looks like, and another female top. They're supposed to be smarter than we are, ladies.
Don't do that.
This is kind of a knocking our way because I'm not too sure about this here.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
the top lady, I don't know if she's posing for Playgirl or Playboy or what else she's posing for, but Jesus Christ, get some clothes on. You're going to get sunburn on your ass cheek.
Talk about hot vinyl seats. That's a metal roof.
Hey, you get close on the windshield, she's going to be leaping over that thing. And I promise you, we're just going right down the road. 4 miles later, they got to call a truck out there.
Yeah, it's all blown
No,
up.
actually, they won't make it 4 miles down the road.
No, they won't get. The first turn, it's
First
all going to
stoplight.
slide off. Yeah,
Yeah, looks like a train behind them. Yeah,
that's a train wreck going to happen.
Sometimes you can't.
You can't
I can't
undo
explain.
some images.
No.
You just like no.
Here we go.
All right.
This is a cool one. When a hippie and a redneck start dating. Hey, listen, I ain't got no problem with this.
No. Take
If I-
that baby mudding.
If I was going to have a foreign vehicle, it'd be a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
That's a hunting buggy. That's going to see a movie buggy. We're going to pull up the restaurant, get it, cross the fucking window, and jump down.
That's a buggy's
Yeah.
buggy.
Imagine pulling the drive-through. Tell them we'll take 2 cheeseburgers and two teas.
Yeah.
What the hell?
You got it, and you got to deliver it to the back doors.
Yeah, because you can't.
You
'cause
can't
the
get
tires are
outside
too
doors.
wide. Yeah, the tires too wide. You can't do the window. So yeah, we got. Hang on, man. I'm coming around the front. Open the back door.
That's
Then you
great.
open the door on a van to somebody. They're gonna think you're trying to kidnap. No, they'll beat feet, drop all your fries and shit.
What y'all do? Look at a Matchbox monster truck and say, "Oh, we can do this."
Yeah, hold my beer.
Yeah,
Can't
Hold
be
my
done.
beer.
You
There you
want to
go.
bet?
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe
Uh-huh.
they had a tractor frame and put that on top of tractor frame.
yeah.
That's
Wow,
cool. That's
that is. I don't care. That's neat.
cool. And that's
Okay.
neat. Before we go to the video ones, we got a couple of them. We'll check some of these comments. Let me see. All right. Guys, there's new things to worry about. I just learned that there are men taking Jardins.
Oh,
Jardins
Jardins for diabetes.
that literally causes flesh-eating bacteria to eat their gonads.
Yeah, inside out.
I'm
Learned that today.
traumatized.
Yeah,
Jardins, huh?
Jardins. It's that new diabetic
Yeah,
medicine.
where the chubby ladies dance around on
Yeah.
once they
Yeah.
Jardins. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm out.
Don't take that if
Listen,
you're diabetic. Stay away
Some
from
of that
it.
shit, man, is bad.
Yes.
The only reason I'm diabetic because I took something, a Lipitor, and I shouldn't have had it, but I took it because they apparently are smarter than me, which I didn't figure they were. Nobody knows your body better than you, right?
Right.
I took your shit, now I'm diabetic. So,
Yeah.
and forgive me if I don't want to get rid of it. I'm not an Indian giver.
That's right.
Hey cousin, how are you doing? Just got back inside watching your aunt, my mom,
Mhm.
mow the yard. Well, you tell Aunt Linda don't work so hard.
Yeah.
Let me do this right. I'll see you sometime. Missed you at the family reunion. We'll see you soon. He aced the shit out of that geometry in high school, though. Yes.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
did. No, he absolutely did. I have a buddy that builds shit like that. I'd love to meet him.
Yeah.
Yes, he drive it.
Yes.
Dean's,
Yes.
Dean's all in.
He's all in.
He's like
Yes.
a poker guy, all in.
I'm it.
What would that be considered a stripper strap? Yeah.
Stripper strap.
Yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
it. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Shoe fits, wear it.
Some young cop come up, ma'am, are you filming a video or the Girls Gone Wild or I mean,
What?
are you portable porn lab or something? Stop it.
Quit.
Stop it. All right, here we go.
Did you know the pool on the Titanic is still filled with water?
Well, no fucking shit.
That is actual question that people have asked.
Yes.
Hey, did you know there's still water? The Titanic went down all them years ago and there's still water in the pool.
Yeah.
If you thought about that and had to ask that question, something wrong with you.
You slept through 12 years of school.
The whole Titanic has water in it.
6 miles down almost. Woo. Just saying.
No shit.
Sherlock, what was your first clue?
All right, here's another one.
Every time the cops shoot an unarmed black man, they always be like, I was afraid for my life.
They do.
Niggas was fast. It's the only job where you get to do that. The Supreme Court decided a policeman is allowed to use deadly force if they're in fear for their life. If they're afraid, they can shoot you.
Right.
And I don't think we can ever do anything about that. But I say, fine. You can kill a motherfucker when you're afraid.
Right.
But I think before we let you be a cop, we should find out what you're afraid of first.
That's right.
That's reasonable.
That makes sense to me.
I don't have a problem.
I
I
don't
mean
either.
that literally. I think the
Right.
final exam at Police Academy should just be a haunted house, right? But instead of skeletons and witches and stuff, it's just black people doing everyday activities. And you got to make it from the front yard
Ain't gonna work though.
to the cookout in the backyard without killing nobody. You know, you get your badge at the grill.
Oh, you guys winning.
Sounds reasonable.
Right?
And here's the wild shit about foster care. They start sending you to therapy right away. 7
Right.
years old, talking to a
Right.
therapist. And you know the state can't afford the expensive therapist.
Right, right.
So they get these white girls fresh out of college.
Right?
Right? They only seen black people in pamphlets and shit. You know, they don't.
Pamphlets.
And they try to be relatable and shit.
They do.
I would fire them all the time. Fuck you, bitch.
Exactly.
Right? Because they would always start off the same way. Hey, listen, little man. Says here, you've been traumatized.
Right?
Yeah, and you having trouble trusting adults.
Right?
But you can trust me. I'm Dr. Trust. Anything you say to me is just between you and I. In fact, it's against the law for me to share it with anybody else. Unless you tell me that you're thinking about harming yourself or someone else, then I have to report that. I'd be like, okay, well, I guess we're done here, bitch, because that's all I think about is revenge.
Now, if that joke offended you or something, go somewhere else because
Yeah.
that's funny.
Go to the library, sit down, and read a book.
The way he wrote that bit was funny.
Yeah.
The cop should have to go in the academy, go through a haunted house. That's funny, man. You know, and he's right.
Yeah.
Your fears are different than my fears. We ought to have cops ought to have a base fear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like me, if someone runs up on me, I'm not legitimately afraid. If
No.
first, unless I see a knife or a gun, then he's done.
Oh,
But if he just runs up like that, he's going to sleep.
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's going to put him to sleep. He can go
I
take
mean-
a nap somewhere. Fine.
I'm instantly going to go into my prepare to defend myself mode.
Yes. Now I know people that are so scared they'll do anything not to have a trying situation.
Right.
I have a cousin. I will not divulge his name on here, but he's so cotton candy pudding soft that him and my other cousin, we all got locked in jail one day. Okay, we deserved it. I mean, what bullshit. We were out riding around and we deserved it. Right? We get to the jail and we're changing our clothes because you got to change in the clothes when you're staying there. Okay.
Yeah.
He took his. Everybody put our boxers on except him. He put his on backwards. I said, "What the hell are you doing that for?" He goes, "Look, you're a fighter. You're a fighter. I'm not. That's for easy access." I might need some soups. Some men can handle going. Some men give up whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. No, I don't think so.
No. I mean, here you ain't getting none over here. You pull back a bloody stump. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. Dean says, "Girls gone wild. I'm trying to keep this mattress from going wild." Yeah. Hey, you know, that should be like when you haul hay. Remember when you haul hay?
Yeah.
If the driver knocks it over, they got to restack it.
That's right.
Yeah. That's what. Since he didn't tie it down, they got to restack. She got to restack it.
Oh, they might have been working girls. You know, they're traveling prepared.
Could have been
traveling
traveling Pornhub or something.
I don't know. You know, they could have been lot lizards on the move.
Yeah. Whatever porn it was wasn't quality porn.
I know that. Yeah, that was secondhand. Yeah, B-rated there.
B-rated.
Actually, that's a B-rated movie there.
That's some 70s porn shit. Some shit. I don't know, there are more airplanes in the ocean than there are submarines in the sky. There's a reason for that.
Yes.
Yeah. See, but that's one of those things you think about.
Yeah.
Well, the pool on the submarine still has water in it. I don't know. Ask Jack and Rose.
Yeah.
From Titanic. If that's true
Yeah.
Sure. People
Y'all
like
down
that.
there swimming around?
Now they wearing me out with that crap. All right.
Stupid people.
Yeah,
Stupid people.
Stupid.
Don't have time for
there's
them.
people that get in depth on things. Think about it. They got to go give them a meal and a beer, and they're like, oh boy, why has that been over? It's 80-some years now, or 100 years now, and we got water still in the Titanic.
How are we going to get it dried up? How are we going to winterize it?
Does somebody turn the water off? We don't want the pipes to bust.
Can you imagine the water bill?
I'm pretty sure there's no shortage of water.
Water. Yeah.
Right? You're not going to run the water.
Don't worry about drought. We're okay.
Then you got these people that
I
go
want
to
to know how they.
museums.
I want to know how they drain it.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I mean, there's probably a big gaping hole in
probably
the damn thing. It probably
big-
leaks out.
Oversized pump or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. There's people who go to these events. I kid you not. There's people who go to these. You know when these like traveling shows come around,
Yeah.
show artifacts from the Titanic and stuff like that, right? There's still people that demand we pull that ship up and count the bodies.
They're long
What
gone.
bodies?
What bodies? They're all gone. At that depth, they just went to mush.
If they didn't, the sharks got a good
Yeah.
meal.
Yeah. No. Good Lord. What happened to the bodies? What do you think happened to them?
It's not fair. Their families have closure. Oh, they got closure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They got closure.
Yeah.
It's closed.
And everybody that they're not even there no more. Okay, come on. Those
Now, there are
people all
nobody's
gone.
imploded. Yes, Dean.
Yeah.
Yes, Dean. You ought to be a guy like goes around and it makes sense to
They
people.
just went,
Actually, no, you won't, because you'd be in jail.
they just
Dean.
went to mush.
You'd be in jail.
Microfiber.
All right, we're gonna do on this day in history.
Yes. Here we go. We're going to find out what happened.
Apparently, a whole lot of crap happened
Oh.
on this day in history.
Okay.
This morning they had a big old list, a big old gigantic Jagunda-sized list.
Humongous.
Jagunda-sized list.
Humongous.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Today is May 28th. On this day in history, and we provide this from the History Channel, everyone. So, what is this stupid?
Would you get off of there?
There.
Thank you.
Okay, 1961, Appeals for Amnesty campaign launched. Appeal for Amnesty campaign launched.
Okay.
Well, hope you got it.
Y'all do too.
1830, Andrew Jackson signs the Indian Removal Act into law. Well, I got a problem with that. But it happened a long time ago. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yep.
But it happened. 2006, Barry Bonds hits 715th home run to pass Babe Ruth on MLB list. You know, he got a lot of freaking death threats.
Yeah.
Because they
he
swear
went past that.
there's some controversy if he's jacked up or not on steroids. A lot of them were. I personally think some of them were on steroids, right? But don't. If someone's playing a game that you can't play, don't send death threats. Because just leave it alone, man.
Yeah.
Christ, you ought to get 7 years in the penitentiary without parole. You have to do all 7 years because technically that's a death threat, and that ought to be terrorist threat.
Don't
to
be
me.
a Leah Thomas just because you can't compete with men. You got to go beat
Yeah.
women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Don't
go
be
away.
Don't be a Nancy Kerrigan
Yeah,
type thing. You know, yeah.
yeah,
Anyway,
just
if you don't know who Nancy Kerrigan is, Google her
Google her.
and look.
Yeah,
Talk about
yeah.
she's the first lady. Took a knee in sports. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
2010 terrorist attack Ahmadi mosque in Pakistan. Damn terrorists.
Yeah. Always doing that stupid stuff.
Yeah, that's ignorant. 1964, Palestine Liberation Organization is founded.
The PLO. They did a lot
Boy,
of
over
stuff.
there, right now over there, there's all kind of issues over there.
Issues
right
over
now.
there, yeah.
1588, Spanish Armada sets sail to secure English Channel. 1754, First blood of French and Indian War. First blood of the French and Indian War.
Yep, up by Quebec.
Which is very bloody, by the way.
Yes, it was.
1991, the year I graduated school. Ethiopia capital falls to rebels, ending 17 years of Marxist rule. I hope it all worked out. 1957, baseball owners allow Dodgers and Giants to move. Listen, I don't feel sorry for these multi-billion-dollar sports teams, move all around and everything.
Nah.
If they want to move. Who cares? Just put on a good sport so people can watch it.
Yeah.
1935, John Steinbeck published Tortilla Flat. Please tell me that's about a taco. I don't know.
Close enough for me.
According to the name, it's a taco. 1983, Irene Cara has a #1 pop hit with the Flashdance theme.
Flashdance.
Oh,
the movie.
Yeah, I remember that.
Flashdance.
Wow,
Yes.
okay. 1998, it's been that long ago. Comic Phil Hartman killed by his wife. That's usually the other way around. Huh?
Yeah, it's usually the other way. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not glad to see it. Don't
No,
misunderstand
no.
what I'm saying. That was a sad deal either way. But
I can't believe it's been that long.
didn't she kill herself too? I'm not sure. Usually, if the murderer don't get no recognition, so I
Yeah.
don't know. You got to put in the comments if you guys know anything about that.
I don't think it was a murder suicide.
Okay, well, let me know if it was or wasn't. But yeah, 1998. Wow. 2005, murder suspect removed after 3 days, perched on a crane. I'm going to look that up. It's goofy. Murder suspect removed after 3 days of being perched on a crane.
Crawl to the top of the crane boom.
Yeah.
They keep from getting.
Where you?
Right.
How you? What? How you escaping?
How you escaping? Where you gonna go, you idiot?
Where's your exit? I'll be like running up a tree in front of a bear. I'm safe here. You think? Okay.
He's either gonna climb it or push it over.
Yeah. Either way,
Yeah.
you're a bear turd.
poop.
You're a bear turd. Yeah.
Yeah.
1936, a single horsehair helps convict the killer of Nancy Titterton.
Well, if you
Okay.
say so.
So
all
they
right.
used DNA in 1936.
They matched a horsehair. Okay.
Good job,
Hey,
yeah.
Way to go, guys.
I've heard them using dog hairs and cat hairs and other crime. So okay, horsehair. Why not? Why not? Yeah. 1861, President Lincoln's suspension of habeas corpus is challenged.
Ah.
Okay. That's a Civil War era there.
Yep.
1937, Volkswagen is founded. Hey, that's one of the foreign cars I respect.
Yes. We got a lot of respect for them.
They've won many safety awards in a row. They're very safe vehicles. They've been around a while. The damn Beetle, they used to have a show about Herbie the Beetle. So
Yeah. You know why the running boards on the Beetle were so wide?
no.
For ballast.
Oh.
They were watertight. They had a PTO shaft on the back. You could put a prop on there, hit the water, and go. I watched one come off the highway down on a boat ramp. Guy got out, lifted up the trunk, put his prop on, hit it, and went across the river in it.
Well, there you go.
I thought we were just dumbfounded. I
There
thought,
you
what's
go.
he doing?
Wow. I'd had to watch it, make sure he didn't drown. Then we met. He's like,
Yeah.
dude,
Right in there and went.
Get Harvey on the phone. I might want one.
Well, we'll see this.
Yeah. 1918, U.S. troops score victory at Canandaigua, whatever. It's U.S. troops scored victory. That's all that matters.
That's it. We won.
And World War One. So that's what happened this day in history, May 28th. Again, History Channel is where I got this at. So
That's right.
if they say history in your name, they might know a few things.
We report, you decide. There you go.
One thing about history, you can't say, well, I didn't.
I did.
You know what?
Can't change it.
No, it happened.
As much as you'd like to. History is history.
Yep. As long as it's the right history.
That's right.
Okay.
The real history.
Back when taking a knee in protest meant something.
Yeah.
Nancy Kerrigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's funny. Can someone please mark me safe from being offended by Harrison Buckner's commencement speech? I am one of many women who actually listened to the, and he said, and didn't misquote him or lie about him. And he didn't say anything
No.
derogatory.
No, not a thing.
I hope you feel that way, BG. I didn't think he said anything derogatory. As a matter of fact, so what? He's in a Catholic. Here's another prime example.
Yeah.
He's in a Catholic setting. He's Catholic. His wife's Catholic.
The audience is Catholic.
Yeah. And he was hired and paid a wage to do his Catholic thing he believes in, right? Okay. But he praised his wife on a national stage. You know how many women would love it if their man praised them on a national stage like that? He did it. So you can't come to me and say he's downgrading women, but turn around and praise his wife for making him a better man.
He encouraged all the women, whether they wanted to get married and raise a family or go out and be a career woman in the field.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's like,
That's what I'm saying.
you follow your heart and go do it.
And as far as
Yeah.
the gay and the stuff that goes on like that, that's his belief.
Yeah.
That's his belief. Okay. So, yeah, whatever. Yes, she turned the gun on herself immediately after killing him. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, they won't tell her because she was a murderer, so they won't mention it. But that's rare. Usually the man's killing a woman and his entire family and going. It's too bad. It's too bad. And they were built by the Nazis.
Yes,
Unfortunately,
they were.
they were. Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely right, Dean. You're absolutely correct. Now, let's get on with our missing person.
Yes.
And Commander, he was here this time and helped me choose one of these.
Yes.
And, you know, it's a sad thing to choose one of these because frankly, there's so many.
So many, and you want to just put them all out there. Just the whole 2 hours. You just want to say, somebody here,
Right. And
see
so
this person.
today's another little girl, which I'm so sick of doing these kid ones, man. This is just terrible to kids. And I'm going to butcher her name. So I'm just going to call her Maribel. All right.
I think you pronounced that right.
Yeah, well,
Maribel Oquendo something.
my granddaughter has a friend named Maribel. That's the only reason why I knew it. If my granddad didn't have a friend, well, no. Now this is her enhanced photo.
Age photo. Yeah.
I wonder how close I'm. I'd like to see somebody one time that had that to come back, because I know I'm going to do a show. We're going to do a show on police composites. People draw them because some of them don't even look like the people they catch.
Right.
You know, some of them. So we're going to do that. But here we go. Date of birth, August 22nd, 1973. She's around my age.
Mm-hmm.
Place of birth, Camden, New Jersey. Hair black, eyes brown. Height, 4'3" at the time of her disappearance. Weight, 54 pounds at the time of her disappearance. Sex, female. Race, she's mixed. She's white and Hispanic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The FBI is offering a reward up to $25,000 for information leading to the recovery of Maribel and or her identification. So
they're assuming the worst.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's been so long. Yeah. Arrest and conviction of the persons or person responsible for her disappearance. Maribel has ties to Puerto Rico, New Jersey, New York, and Florida. Okay, so if you're from that area, pay close attention.
Pay real close.
She has ties on December 6th, 1982. Wow, 1982, man. She left her home in Homestead, Florida, to walk to the corner grocery store. Family members report she made it to the store and purchased items she has not been seen or heard of since. At the time she went missing, she was 9
years old.
That's even hard to read. 9 years old. I got grandkids
Yeah.
that age. She was wearing a white T-shirt, blue and pink pants, and a new beige or brown shoes. They were new. Both of Maribel's eyes are pierced. That's a rare thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Submit a tip. If you have any information concerning this person, please contact your local FBI office or nearest American embassy or consulate. Field offices out of Miami, or as you all know, you can submit an anonymous tip online. Take a good look at this little girl one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up this her,
Enhanced photo.
right there. Take a good look at her. Now they didn't have her eyes pierced. They said they were, and I'm, think about that for a minute. But again, I don't know how accurate these are, but they're close.
Yeah.
A lot of people make identification off them. They're close. That's a pretty good photo.
Yeah.
The way they drew that out and everything like that off the computer. Okay. There you go, guys. If you have any information, the family would love some help.
Maribel Quindo Carrero.
There you go.
There you are.
I'm not hip on those names like that. No disrespect. I butchered it. And they were built, let's see, and her eyes were pierced. That's what it said.
Eyes, they might have meant
Might have been ears.
unless it's could have been on the side of the eyes by the eyebrow.
But at 9?
At 9, I don't know. People do
No,
strange things.
Hey,
you know?
listen, 82, man. People are coming into weird things in the
Yeah.
80s. So, anyway, there you go, guys. There's that for you. Outdoor segment is next when J-Dub makes it.
Yep.
Um,
He'll be coming on board here in a few minutes.
yes, he will.
Ah.
I don't see. Nope, he hasn't given me a message. So
Okay.
what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that's about, but anyway. All right.
Okay.
I had a weird message. So let's go back up here and talk a little bit about. Oh no, let's do a trivia. Let's do a trivia.
Trivia.
Okay. And Dean, send me your trivia and I'll do it next week. Okay. That just eliminates you from being involved. Here we go. Now listen to me very closely how I say this, so you'll get this right. This music legend was in the Army from 1971 to 1975 and reached the rank of corporal. He made corporal.
Mm-hmm.
Who is he? This singer. It's worth this is worth 25 entries. If you could tell me who it is.
Yeah, and they didn't pass corporal out very often.
No. Again, this music legend was in the Army from 1971 to 1975 and reached the rank of corporal.
Mm-hmm.
Who was he? He is a music icon, a legend.
Yes.
Bang, ding, 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 ding.
Ding,
Holy
ding.
crap. There we go. We have a winner, BJ.
Yes.
She come out swinging. That's right. George Strait. King
You
George.
got it.
He's the greatest, as far as hits and everything, he's the greatest country singer ever. He passed my boy, Conway Twitty, and he passed Ronnie Millsap.
See, I guessed earlier Jimi Hendrix,
Yeah.
but this was later. He was earlier. So, yeah. So,
One guy tried to tell me Johnny Cash earlier. He was earlier.
Yeah.
Yes, he's an
Yeah.
icon, and he was in the Army. Wasn't in the Army. He was in something else, I thought. But anyway, he's in the Air Force. Johnny Cash is actually a smart dude.
yeah.
Drugs hurt him a little bit, but he rebounded from that. So, BJ, she got her 25 points. Outstanding job, BJ.
Yes. Way to go. Yoo-hoo.
George Strait is the guy. That's him right there. Now, I'm not going to break out George Strait's song.
No.
Because I got many talents, but singing is not
Not that.
one of them.
I couldn't carry a tune in a dump truck.
No, I couldn't sing if you sang for me. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's
Bad. Okay.
yeah.
Now I sing privately to my wife. I know my wife loves me a great deal, and I'll tell you how I know. She puts up with my singing.
Okay.
All right. If I sing near a police station, They're bringing the SWAT team out there. What is going on? We have a terrorist attack going on. What is that noise? And she just puts up.
Mine does because I don't sing.
Oh wow! I was thinking Chris Christopherson.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been a good guess.
That'd have been a good one.
I think he was a little later too.
He was a chopper pilot.
Yeah, I think he's a little too.
Yeah, he landed in Johnny Cash's front yard because he's having trouble getting in to give him the song Sunday Morning Coming Down. And Johnny Cash cut that song in his recording studio at his house.
Yeah.
Yes. Little trivia there for that. Just right there for what it's worth.
Allison Thompson, thank you for joining.
Yes.
A new person joined. Appreciate it. Says, what a cruel and heartless person dumped these innocent and defensive creatures into the dangerous woods. Thank you so kindly for saving them. Well, thank you. We're not saving them. I hope someday that somebody come back and say, hey, man, you helped me find my family member.
Yes.
By somebody hearing that and then relating it, we would appreciate so much. That'd be cool. Not asking nobody to do that. Don't care. I just want to do my part.
Yep.
I find these little kids. It's
just don't matter. Just whatever it takes to get the job done.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah. So anyway, we're talking about being. What are we going to do about the offensive people, offensive laws, these things? It's all coming back. Everything's like a pendulum. I've said it many times, because that's about the best way that I can describe it. Everything's on a pendulum. It moves one way, comes all the way, usually halfway. If it's speed, maybe a quarter.
Yeah.
Maybe if it goes halfway, it's got to come back and then go back again. Go the other way. Okay, that's what a pendulum does.
I think for the most part on this, I think the people as a whole have got a gut full of it and are starting to push back.
They're done.
They're done. They're pushing back.
Guys like
We're pushing back.
I see a couple guys, and forgive me if I don't know their name. I see them a lot on TikTok. One of them's Ben Shapiro. I know him. Another guy's a guy two other guys go to college. One's a religious guy. A lot of people don't care about that guy, but they all got great points of view on things. And it really shuts people up. Well, some of them shut up. Some of these delusional people think that they're right and you can never talk to them.
Oh, no.
Right? But you see it. And again, I want to make it clear. And I'm speaking for me. I don't care if you're gay. Couldn't give a crap. Do you? Don't care if you're transgender. Do you? But there is certain things I care about, those processes. I don't want to see biological male playing in women's sports. That is just dumb. There's no excuse for it. That's being, listen, we champion women. We do all these things for the women, and then we basically slap the face and say, oh, yeah, we don't care about you physically.
Yeah, it's degrading.
We want to stand up and be for women. Women's choice for abortion. Women's choice for abortion. But you got to let men play in your sports.
Yeah.
No, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with the delusion that biological men can have babies. No, it's usually the damn men. It ain't a woman transitioning to a man and then going to play in the NFL.
No.
You don't see that. I'm sure there was one or two. I know there was one of the MMA fighters who transitioned into a female, went and fight, and he or she, whatever, I don't care about all now. He was dominating, right, the women in that division. And he ran across one woman who beat the brakes off him because she was trained in judo, jiu-jitsu, and wrestling.
Yeah.
And she had badass hands, just pulverized him. Did to him what he did to some. By the way, he breaking the women's sockets of their eyes, and they had surgery. A lot of these women were done. That's how they fed themselves. Yeah. Their careers were over.
Yeah, it's done. It's finished.
Because they got hurt so bad fighting him until this one woman got a hold of him and just beat the brakes off him.
Well, I got kudos out to the high school boy on the middleweight high school wrestling team that when he went to a wrestling tournament, they matched him up next to a female wrestler from that high school, and he refused to wrestle her on the grounds. He says, when we get down there and wrestle, our hands and arms go in places that shouldn't go on a female wrestler. Right. And he refused to wrestle her, and he went over and sat down and forfeited his turn. Kudos to him.
Kudos to him, but that's sad also because
on the other hand, they shouldn't have allowed that hurt.
No, they shouldn't. Should not have. By him forfeiting, that hurt him. Hurt his chances. He's no longer undefeated. If he was, he's no longer undefeated. he won't get his high rankings if he like go to college or something like that, or
Right.
high school. So that,
And they gave her a win that she didn't earn.
right. So the male lost in this deal.
Both wrestlers lost in this.
Yeah, she got something that she didn't earn, right?
Right?
Now, what if she'd win again? A boy who didn't care.
Yeah. She could have got
And
hurt
just whooped her ass. All right.
and mopped the mat with her.
All of a sudden, he'd have been a bad guy
Yeah.
again.
Oh, why did
So wait a minute.
hurt her?
We can't protect her and call him a bad guy, right? We're not call the people who put her in there bad people.
Yeah.
They put her in there to get her hurt. What do you want to do? Run? She's going to wrestle. She's a girl. They wrestle just like boys wrestle.
Yeah.
The delusion in this country is just some crazy crap. Dean Cerny says, let them be offended.
Amen.
Let's pass a law that states if you're offended, you have to remove yourself from offensive situation, and you can't tell anyone.
About it. I love that.
You know, Dave Chappelle
Yeah.
has made just droves of money. What's up, Carl? How you doing, brother? Man, doing well. Remembering Typhoon here too.
Yep.
Typhoon passed away. Remember him as well. He's made droves of money and tons of material talking about the transgender and gay community.
Yeah.
Okay. And they tried to shut him down. They made venues. They made venues cancel his show.
Yeah.
Well, that offended a bunch of other people. A shout out to the other venue owners who let him come and perform in their
Come on
venue.
in here. Yeah.
Honored the tickets from one venue to the next. Honored that. That was all just.
Yeah.
That was kudos to them. I'm not going to tell you that I haven't been booed once or twice by people that were offended, because I have.
Yeah.
But I really don't give a good goddamn. I don't, and I shouldn't cuss.
Not going to go lose no sleep on you.
Because they're jokes.
Yeah.
Now, if I was up on stage and I was like, well, you know, Billy Morgan, you know, he could deep throat with the rest of them. Well, that's nasty
Yeah.
to be hearing, and it's wrong.
Yeah.
But if I'm up on stage saying I couldn't be gay because every time I gag on my toothbrush, I still got the same. I still let forth the same thing.
Right.
But I wasn't making fun of nobody.
Right.
I'm actually making fun of me because I'm gagging on my toothbrush, but there's an innuendo there. Okay. And people just, yeah, it's going to change. It's going to change. There's people that think that Biden's doing such a great job as president. He's not. But the border thing, there's people that come around and said he's letting all these people in so they can vote. Well, hopefully, and I'm appealing to you state officials right now.
Mm-hmm.
If they ain't got the ID to vote, don't let them vote. Okay.
That's right. It's simple as that.
You know, I don't know how long it takes to get my ID, but whatever.
Yeah.
Where is free speech if you're only allowed to speak and won't be offended in any time? Someone is always going to be better. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They are all the time.
Where's the butt bomb?
And I can tell anybody. Right. There's certain people that you don't want to see, but if you were there to see a comedian, some people will sit through a comedian. No, you know, they'll laugh because him getting up on stage and telling jokes that's hard. A lot of people have stage fright.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people can't get up on stage, right? And then some people just wait until their comedian comes up and then they have a good time and they go home. Okay. This banning is not,
Yeah.
like I said before, when we had a pit bull ban, did it stop dog bites?
No, it ain't gonna stop dog bites.
People were still getting bit even when pit bulls were banned.
Yeah.
Again, I'm gonna play this little clip again from this famous comedian here, and you guys listen to what he's saying. This is so correct.
How arrogant are you to think that you deserve to go through life with no one ever saying anything that you don't agree with or like? I want people to stop saying that joke's offensive.
Yeah.
I want them to start saying I found it offensive, because you've got to own the emotion, because that's all it is. You're
Yeah.
just telling me how you feel about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing intrinsically offensive about this joke. If I see a fat girl, I don't go, oh, she'd be pretty if she lost weight. That's rarely the case. Okay? You can make jokes about any subject. It depends what the joke is.
Yeah, of
There's
course.
no rules. You can't joke about this. You can.
You should be
You
able
just
to.
can. But people then they go, wow, yeah, but you shouldn't hurt people's feelings. Well, you can if their feelings are wrong.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if you
It's
don't like
okay.
the facts, don't
yeah.
change the facts, change the feelings.
Yeah.
If I have offended anyone, and I'm sure I have, I don't apologise. If you're so fragile that you think that a joke about someone can destroy it, well, you need something else then. It's nonsense.
Again, I'll translate what he said. If it offends you, get some help.
Yeah.
Okay. That was like the most accurate piece we've ever had on here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, go to the library and get a book. Maybe you'll find something that doesn't offend you.
I bet not. I mean, there's people who can read the Bible and get
Yeah.
offended. The Bible's the biggest love story, war story, incest story, tribulation story, and parallel story
right.
on the planet.
Yeah.
It really is. You're offended by the Bible?
He says,
Okay.
it's not my responsibility to remove what offends you from our world.
Anybody got something else to say?
Yeah.
No.
No.
She's correct.
Correct. Correcto mundo.
If there's butt hurt, that hurts. Not mine. If your butt hurts, the only person that should, I need my glasses
No, I
bad.
got it.
Person should show. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me read again. If your butt hurts, the only person that should know about it is your doctor.
Yeah, doctor, that's right. Like, go to a proctologist and get an ointment to put it on the orifice that hurts the worst.
I got a joke about that.
yeah.
There's people. I'm gonna tell you something in just a second. I heard the other day. Amen. Get a great proctologist and move on, buddy. Or don't come to the comedy show.
Yeah, that's right.
Christ, especially if you're known. No, that guy's got a bad man of comedy. What is going to say? I want to hear it. Well, I don't. Well, you stay here, whatever. And one big problem we have today is that there are a few loud people trying to pass off feelings as facts, and people who swallow it. Well, I got something to swallow.
Well, yeah.
A size 10, 4X wide foot in there, right down their throat.
You can't. The stupidity is just, and the problem is you cannot reason with stupid people.
No,
You can't reason with stupid people.
no, you can't.
I found that out here lately. You
Yeah.
can't reason with stupid people.
No, you can't. And here's one for you. You can look this up. I kid you not. There is a group of people who are offended, right, for going to a Mexican restaurant and the food was hot, spicy, hot, chili pepper hot.
Hint, Mexican. Hint, peppers. Hint.
It gets better. They were vegetarian.
Well, I think I'll go to the El Magway and order applesauce.
The main menu on a Mexican platter is freaking meat.
Meat.
Beef, chicken, pork, whatever they got. That's the main ingredient.
And it's in everything.
And then they got tortillas as the second main ingredient.
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't take schooling to figure that out.
No.
And let me tell you something else. As a man who's eaten the world's hottest peppers and did all the hot challenges and everything and won more than half of them, I'm going to tell you, chili peppers, wait for it, they're hot.
They're hot.
They're hot. If you can't eat them, say it. I had never been to a restaurant where they bring me and ask me, you want mild sauce? No. I go in there because I want the food hot. And everyone I go into, they got habanero sauce on the freaking table. They're not pouring it on there for me. That's for me to do.
Ghost peppers.
Ghost peppers. I had an intimate relationship with the ghost pepper one time. Okay? I got a big joke about it. It's true. That is a relationship. But
Careful what you touch.
hey, listen, I've eaten the Carolina Reaper.
Oh, I heard there's something else, but I have never.
They're every bit of what they say they are.
Okay.
2.5 million Scoville units. Scoville units, how you measure heat.
Then I will just take your word for it then.
A ghost pepper was 1.5, 1.7 million.
Something like that.
A habanero, the purple habanero, is between 800,000 and 1 million Scoville units. I ate it when I was a kid.
Don't have no worms, do you?
No, I didn't have no worm.
No.
I very rarely had a head
Is that
cold.
old?
I didn't have ringworm. Didn't really have diarrhea. That's a kid.
I didn't have a butt no more.
Yeah, I mean, now disregard my trip to the proctologist for the stitches, stitches I had to have. That's none of your business. What I do with my time is my business. But guys, let's welcome in for our outdoor segment our good buddy, deep friend, who's also saddened by the passing of Typhoon Panda. I'm sure he'll touch on that in just a second. He's the owner proprietor of BV Nation out there in Oregon. Guys, please welcome J-Dub. to the show.
Hey,
What's
welcome,
happening?
J-Dub.
What's up, brother?
This is the mood today,
Okay. Translate.
right here. Dilly Gaff.
Dilly Gaff. I've heard
Okay.
that. I can't remember. I heard that.
If you don't know what that acronym stands for, look it up.
Dilly Gaff.
Okay.
I have to look it up.
You better ask somebody.
Yeah, I've heard of it before. That's a song. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's a song. Song when I heard it. When I heard it, it's a song. Yeah.
Well, you're on the right track. They
Yeah.
did make a song about it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
They did make a song about it. Matter of fact, we played it a few times when we used to do Rockabilly Radio back in the day
Yes, that's where I heard it
during
from.
during the DJ Alex segment. Yes,
Yep.
absolutely. So
BJ says, Jesus advised his followers in the book of John to remember that if the world hated them, they should remember that they hated him first. If we're living right, and circle of friends will be small. Unfortunately, that's true.
Yes.
Finding people who agree with you is very small. I can count my good friends on one hand.
I can
My
too.
good
with
friends.
with
Yeah.
fingers left over.
I got a lot of acquaintances,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
good
I have,
friends, one hand.
I have, like you said, I can count them all on one hand, and I will still have fingers left over as
Left
far as
over.
the people that I
Mhm.
actually, yeah.
And I'm basing my criteria on are these 5 people. Would I trust them with my life?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that's
Oh,
a different category.
there's
Oh, yeah.
yeah. There's a saying that I learned a long time ago, and I learned it while during my time in the service. And it's, I will trust you with my life, but I will never trust you with my wife.
Yeah.
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 My dad,
Exactly. Yeah.
my dad had a saying. My dad had a good saying too. He goes, "If you want to get rid of your wife and your best friend at the same time, introduce them to each other."
That is no lie.
That
is-
there's
True
Especially
story.
if your friend's counterfeit and your wife's counterfeit, that really works. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why I got some like dumb best friends. And my wife's like, "Oh no, I'm out." Don't give her
Yep.
much. excuse when I get
Because
out.
here's the thing about it. In my honest opinion, if your significant other is not your best friend, then that is not the one for you.
No, you might as well quit being married now because
Yep.
it ain't gonna work.
That is all there is to it. If you do not consider your significant other, whether your spouse or whatever, no matter what stage you are in a relationship, if that is not your best friend, that ain't the person for you, man.
No,
It's not.
Here's a term that can define your wife, if it's true. My wife is a ride or die wife. Okay,
Yep.
that means if you guys go through a big old bunch of crap together, and you still married, right there,
Yep.
right there. And I'm a ride or die husband. Okay,
Yep.
I ain't afraid to say it. There's been times in our lives when I've had to carry all the financial burden, and there's times when my wife carried the financial burden. Okay, and money is a big thing that breaks families up. Well, we came through, got all that figured out, and now I'm the main carrier, and I'm fine with that. I enjoy having the money because if I got money, my friends got money, especially my wife. I love buying my wife things. Okay, why
Right.
not?
yeah.
I can't go nowhere with it. What am I going to do? What am I gonna do? My kid's going to bury me with it? No, the little vultures will be taking it all.
They're just circling overhead right now.
Yeah, they are.
They're just waiting.
Dad, you got diabetes. When are you going to die? What the hell you mean? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. If the wife is an honorable woman, you can introduce her to anyone. That is
That is
that's
true.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
I do not have a problem.
Well, welcome, brother. We appreciate you coming. The sad news we opened the show with, Typhoon Panda.
Yeah.
You have met Typhoon. I believe you have at Warrior Fest. I think you have. Maybe you didn't, but
Yeah.
you've
Yep.
seen him on.
It was very briefly I got to meet him, but yes,
Yeah.
did get to meet him, and I talked to him a couple of times. I think I talked to him on here a couple of times actually.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just the world's a little bit darker
Yep.
than
And there's a little more laughing going on in heaven.
Yeah, I introduced my wife and friends as my ex-girlfriend. She needed more of a permanent position. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Typhoon. he loves you, man. He commented every time. He goes, man, I like that dude. I said, well, he likes you too. Does he? I said, yeah. He said he did. Okay, good. But he was a real guy.
Probably all the times giving you crap about Roy and everything else too. Back over team Roy and Team Pimp.
Yeah, no. Well, Roy. I met Roy because of Typhoon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and one of the comedians that was at the Warrior Fest long ago, he texted me after Typhoon the day he died and said, "Hey man, thank you for introducing me to Typhoon, because I introduced him to a bunch of them, and he just spread so much joy. Him and I would talk hours of sports, and he knew more than you think he did. He was Typhoon was a very intelligent man. He just couldn't breathe. Okay, so, and I don't know if I told you this, but I'll tell again. The day he died Wednesday last week, and it's a very sad time for me and everybody. I was on the phone a lot, texting a lot, and I don't hardly ever text. Damn it, Typhoon, he made me text. And I get home, I got these lights in the headboard of my bed. Don't judge. I've seen your bed. Right. My head, they were going off. I walked in my bedroom. These lights were going off. I'm like, what the hell? I called Shelly in there. I said, "Shelly, look at this." She goes, "Wow, that looks like one of your comedy clubs." I knew then that Typhoon did that because I was going to get out of comedy a couple years back. And he said, "Bullshit, you're a funny dude. And hell no, don't you get out. Don't do that." Jeff Onyx got me back into it. Typhoon kept me in it. And that's just his way of letting me know. Here's the deal. I went to turn it off, and I couldn't. Only way you can turn them on is the remote control, and the only way you can turn them off is the remote control. I couldn't turn them off. The battery was totally flat. Okay. I went put another battery in it. I turned them off. Shelly's like, "Put the other battery back in and see if it works." I put the other battery back in, and it didn't work. So how'd these lights come on?
Typhoon telling you something, brother.
Yeah. Talking to him.
I personally believe Typhoon did it. That's just me. So,
yeah. No, I agree with you on that one, man. The world has a strange way of working.
It does.
Really does.
Will he does a lot with Will C. Will C's another famous comedian that we share. We both know. And Will C contacted me, said, "Hey man, I'm out here on a cruise ship," and he was sitting by me on the bed. He said, "Hey man, I can breathe now. Don't worry, I can breathe now." I'm like, okay. All right. I hope him and Richard Pryor are having a good old time. George Carlin, Robin Williams. Hope them guys are just laughing up there. I lit a fire for him, and gave him a good recommendation. Like the Great Spirit cares about what I think, but I gave him a good recommendation.
never know.
I was saying you never know.
Try it anyway.
Well, I did it. Great Spirits are like, "Okay, I got it. How about you?" Sorry
about that. Let me get back to you on that one.
Yeah, you know what? I need to talk to my wife. She handles all my affairs. Hold on, Shelly. Yeah, but
right. Well, you're not wrong on that one.
Yeah, no. So, buddy, what do you got for us today?
Yes. It's kind of ironic. You talk about Typhoon and everything else, and it's ironic because we take a look at what this last weekend was. With the Memorial Day holiday and everything else. So one, I mean, as a veteran, if I'm going to go, I can't pick a better. I mean, unless you're Marine, then it's November 10th. In a Grog Bowl. That's about the only other way it could get better. But for everybody else, I kid, Rich. I kid, man. If I'm going to go, Memorial Day weekend will be the time to go, man, because that's when we honor all our brothers and sisters that have gone before us.
Right.
And there's nothing more honorable. And I actually watched something over the weekend on Sunday night, and I totally, until recently, had no clue that this was a thing. But there's at the Capitol, in front of the Capitol building there in Washington, D.C., every year, for the last 35 years now, they hold what they call the National Memorial Day Concert.
Right.
And they have a bunch of actors and stuff come in, and It's one of the actors from Criminal Minds. I cannot remember his name for the life of me. I'll have to look it up. But him and Gary Sinise. You know, the one, Mr. Lieutenant Diane. Yes.
He's a biggie for veterans.
Yes, he is.
Yes. And dude, just, you know, when you have all these different musicians and you have these actors and stuff, yes, Jamie Johnson killed it. So my guess is Dean Watson. Yeah. Jamie Johnson's a lot older than what I thought he was. Holy shit.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was younger until I saw him because he performed during the concert as well. And I didn't realize how great that man was. I was like, whoo, I don't feel so bad now.
he wrote a hit song for George Strait way back in the day.
I believe it.
So yeah.
I believe it. But yeah, man, I mean, just when you see these actors up on stage, like as an example, B.D. Wong, he actually did a stand-up, you know, telling the story as a, you know, from a veteran's perspective, and the service members that they're portraying in the, you know, during their time up on stage, they're actually there having their stories told and everything else. They meet beforehand and everything else. Is actually a very, very moving, very, very moving thing. If you get a chance to watch it or check it out, please, please, please do. Because I tell you what, that, yeah. What did Dean say? No, he's gray because he has a TB. Oh, okay. All right.
Caps lock. I'm trying to write something here. And the caps lock.
Okay.
You got to be educated to run a computer. Well, that leaves me out.
Well,
so, but
there
yeah,
we go.
I mean,
We're shot in the foot.
Are you trying to look for that clip?
No, I'm not trying to do
Gotcha.
this.
I was gonna say, wow, okay. You're going fishing. All right. Oh, there you go.
That little bit of banner took me.
It's okay, Richie. We know you're still. You know what though? You're doing a lot better than what you used to on the tech
Well,
side.
I don't say nothing. I used to be able to just turn it on.
Yeah.
He's not great because yeah. What just about George Strait? I couldn't give it away. That's right. That's the one he wrote for George Strait. A huge famous. He also wrote Honky Tonk Badonkadonk. Yes, he did.
There you go.
He also a Marine. Well, that's the good part.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I used to be able to turn the computer on.
It's
and now I've graduated.
Yeah, but that's one of those. If you ever get the chance to, watch it. See, I heard recently that, yeah, like I said, that was a thing. I figured it was going to be on like the evening of Memorial Day or something, but they did it the night before. So, and of all stations of PBS, I was like, wow, okay,
yeah,
a patriotic thing that PBS is doing. What is this?
No,
it's been forever and a day since you know you can put patriotic and PBS in the same sentence.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I mean, it's just
message.
What's that?
I said I think they may have got the message of the time of year. You know, it ain't like Christmas. People start running Christmas ads at Thanksgiving, or Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, last year my wife we seen a Christmas ad in July, so all that's out the window.
Oh, they do that Christmas in July stuff.
Yeah,
drives me nuts.
Yeah, let's get the 4th of July out of the way.
Right. So, but no, I mean, it was definitely a moving event to see. It's one of those where I think I would probably have a hard time going to the event if I were to. It would be an awesome thing to see live, to actually be there. But I don't know if I could handle it, dude. I honestly could, because I'm not gonna lie, freaking onion ninjas freaking coming out left and right, hitting you from either side, man.
Right.
Left, front, you know, side, rear, freaking whatever, man. The onion ninjas were slicing and dicing. And that, you know, that's just watching on TV, bro. Right. I mean, and we know how, you know, you see something that moves you like that, you just see it on TV, you're like, okay, yeah. But in real life, oh, that'll kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, that would kill you. But I mean, it would be for your soul. I think it would be good as a service member, especially if you're done time downrange. It'll do your soul well.
I can't compare it with that. I have watched that on the programs before on the PBS, the public broadcast system, stations. But in October 11th, as you all know, I got to go on the honor flight to Washington D.C. And that was an experience of a lifetime. And you talk about a humbling experience.
Wow.
If you've never been, you got to put your name in the hat and go. Because
I believe it.
I was on the waiting list almost 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. 8 years. So long I'd forgot about it until I got a phone call in September. Totally blew me away. And then she said, well, now don't get excited, because she says it might be another year or two, but we're just updating the records. I hung up the phone and I said, well, got my bubble shot down. I said, updated my records and everything with that. And I said, she told me not to get excited, said it might be another couple of years. 7 days later, I get a phone call from her again. You're on for October 11th.
Oh, what?
I said, whoa, what?
Right.
I thought you told me it was going to be a while. She said, it's bittersweet. She says, we didn't have a slot, but one of the men who was slotted to go passed away. So that opened your seat for him. And I thought, well, okay, build me up, make things great, and then put a cloud over the top of it for me. Thank you very much. Okay, you just almost rained on my parade.
Well, if it's any consolation, I thought you were going to say because they looked at your age. Oh, shit, you better get him in here quick.
We were trying to give him another type of survivor's guild on that one.
Yeah.
So I got to thinking about that when she told me that, and I hung up and I said, you know what? I'm going to go enjoy it for myself and for him, whoever he was.
Right, absolutely.
There you go.
Well, at that point, you got no choice.
Got no choice.
You have to go.
No.
It was either that or I would be at the bottom of the list waiting all over again.
Right.
And I didn't want to have to wait another 6 to 8 years, possibly. So I jumped on it. So, yeah, but that is a very humbling experience, and it's a healing time, believe it or not. It was, especially when we finally made it over to the wall. And I got Pacheco's name etched and brought it back home with me.
Nice.
So
there you go.
All was good. All
Excellent.
was good.
Excellent.
Yeah. So I get that. And then trying to sit and watch some of that stuff, I get it. I watched it at home one time, and it's like there wasn't enough Kleenexes. If I went and bought them all at the store, then the stocks would shot through the ceiling on Kleenex. Okay, stock just went up 2 points.
Right.
You know.
But I mean, it was cool though. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
go ahead, Richie.
I was just saying, 2 years ago, I read a deal about every Memorial Day, certain things go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tissues go up. Beer sales go up.
Hot dogs.
Only be beaten by 4th of July in beer sales, right? There's second one on the 4th of July, but yeah, you can tell when it's May because those things all shoot up. I'm thinking, what the hell? I'm thinking, oh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yep. Florists make a lot of money over Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that one as well.
Yep. Memorial Day was second only to what was it? Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Second one to Valentine's Day.
Surprised Mother's Day is not up there, but Mother's Day is
third.
Yeah.
Third.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
like,
you're in the ballpark.
Yeah, like real close. Like, you know.
Dad's rate last. I read somewhere.
I read too.
Sad, but it's true.
It's true.
It is true.
It's true.
First of all, there's 18 holidays ahead of Father's Day. I didn't know we even had 10 holidays.
Yeah.
There's 18 holidays ahead of Father's Day. Arbor Day is ahead of Father's Day. What the hell is Arbor Day?
Go plant a tree.
I'm surprised those numbers aren't higher. Those are rookie numbers.
I planted a tree. I should get credit for it. I should be Arbor Day. I planted my own tree. What the hell? Made me father by doing that. Come on, man. What the Arbor Day? Really?
Pull Uncle Joe. Come on, man.
Oh man!
Well, you gotta get your wood somewhere.
Oh,
Shout out to my nephew. I see he's on here. What's up, Christian? How you doing, brother?
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
that's hilarious, man.
he moved away. Moved away on me. Yeah, no, well, 18 no holidays above the fall. What the? I mean, okay, Christmas, 4th of July, obviously, Memorial Day, hell, even Mom's Day. I get that. I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
New Year's, but Labor Day, Arbor Day,
Flag Day, also
Flag
known as
Day.
the Army's birthday.
yeah, Flag Day, Marine Corps birthday.
I say Marine Corps birthday.
Take your dog for a walk day.
Okay.
Slap your sibling day. What the? If it wasn't for your father, you wouldn't have a sibling to slap.
Piss in the wood day.
Piss in the
I
wood
mean,
day.
whatever.
Make sure you wipe back, front to back, not back to front day.
Oh
Christ.
my goodness, man.
But when something goes down, Daddy, I got a flat tire. Daddy, I'm out of gas. Daddy, I'm hungry. Oh, no problem, sweetheart. That'll be over in 10 minutes.
That's right. Be
Over
right there.
One eye half open, half dressed, and you're over like with flip flops. I want to change your tire.
Half a toenail ripped off.
Half a toenail. Yes. Yes.
Because you wound up hitting your foot on something on the way out the door.
Last night, the dog, like he likes to give me a kiss on my feet, right?
Yeah.
He hit that sore toe, and I almost had a dog abuse.
Jesus.
Like,
I didn't know if you heard earlier, Jada, half my toenail got ripped off, put my pants on.
Oh.
My wife's first response is, "Won't you trim your toenails?" Then she just gave me some love and, "Oh, you okay?" Well, yeah, but trim my toenails first. I mean, she's like, then she pulls my stunt. I mean, really, you look like your feet belong on a pterodactyl.
Damn.
Leave me alone, woman. I'm hurt. I'm injured. No, she's a real good woman. She cares. Her response to everything, you get her, put some salve on it.
Put some salve on and wrap it.
That's right. That's right up there with, from back in the day, put some dirt on it and rub it in and be fine. Lord make dirt and dirt don't hurt. All right.
I'm surprised my wife didn't say, put some tussin on it. Put some tussin. Because when I was a kid, that's what my mom said every time. We had tussin, Pepto-Bismol, and aspirin. And a Zorbine Jr. is all we had. All we had in the cabinet. Okay. If one of the
and
three
maybe
things
some
didn't help you,
hydrogen peroxide.
yeah. Don't forget the peroxide. If they didn't help, you ate a hot pepper because hot pepper fixed everything.
My old man slapped the same stuff on us that he put on the horses and the mules and the cows. This red can of looked like axle grease. Smear it on and wrap it. You're good. Go.
Get back to it, child.
Oh.
Yeah, I like when Jada comes on. We go off the rails.
Yeah.
He gets about 15 seconds of his outdoor segment, and we're just off the rails.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah, we'll be quiet.
No, hey, it's all good, man. That's part of what keeps it interesting, by God.
Oh yeah. Jada and I go way back. We've been doing this for a while. He knows it comes on with me. You got a plan and an idea, but it might not go that way.
Well, at least you had a plan.
That's offensive, Jada. Somebody's gonna get offensive if you may move some shotgun.
Yes.
You know what? Don't care.
Don't care.
See this face?
Go to the library, read a book.
Yeah,
This is a face of caring. Notice how it is blank.
Yes. No. Yeah. Give a rat's ass.
This is the least caring ever.
That's right.
It's the greatest.
Run. Oh yeah. What kills me though is when people you get arguing with these liberals, right? For example, they want to argue with me about Indian history. I'm thinking,
well, of course.
I said before we get started, understand, I'm part Cherokee Indian. My uncle is a tribal leader. Okay, so I'm going to spit some facts at you. And they're like, well, Indians, they're the ones that created a semi-automatic weapon.
What?
You do know the white man introduced guns to the Indians, right?
Yeah.
If they had semi-automatics, the Indians might have, we might have won. I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe I ought not comment about that because I might, whatever. And they said, well, they didn't want to argue. All Indians wear headdresses. Not true.
No.
All Indians live in teepees.
In the words of the man, run.
Yeah. All Indians live in teepees. No, no, they didn't.
Might be a wigwam.
Wigwam or mud huts.
Mud huts.
Some of them had houses. I mean, we did know how to build some things.
Yeah.
Just saying.
For real.
You know, it's the people that are stupid. They said, what do you got to say about that? Let me tell you something. Google is free. Okay. You don't have to pay for Google. It's free. Type in, I'm an idiot about Indian knowledge. It'll update your stupid ass. I mean, come on, man. I'd be like me arguing with my brother Redneck A-hole about Viking history. The dude grows a beard in 3 days. Full ZZ Top beard in 3 days. Okay, he's Viking. Come on, man. Jesus.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I'll do a segment on it called "Come On, Man."
Come on.
That's some dumb stuff there. So, what do you got coming up, J-Dub? What you gonna be doing
In regards to
life,
whatever.
Fish. Well, next weekend is take the trailer down the camp property down the coast. Then the weekend after is a lot of fishing. A lot of fishing, a lot of clam digging, a lot of crabbing. Yeah. The freezer is getting stocked up with seafood. And
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get some fishing in, everything else. Yeah, gonna be good times. Good times.
Excellent. Excellent.
Other than that, not much on this end, guys.
I got fishing coming up mine, but I got a grandbaby due.
Oh,
around the 4th. Maybe a little soon. It's her 4th one. So, I mean, she's not, she knows all about the birth giving by now. Okay.
Yep.
A couple of squeezes. When she had her first one, 2 squeezes and he was delivering like, holy crap.
That's quick.
Yeah,
shoot him out like a salad shooter.
Yeah, I make jokes to her now. I make jokes.
There you go.
I make jokes to her now.
Hi, guys.
So, baby, you ain't gonna need to be babysit very long. Well, you figured that. Well, you can do the whole birthing process in 2 hours flat. You're in and out and ready to come home. She laughs because her first kid, bang. If you were 5 minutes late getting there, you missed it. I was like, whoa. Of course, my mother was the same thing. When I was born, I was less than 5 pounds. I was like 4.10 ounces. Okay.
Wow.
4 pounds, 10 ounces, idiot, not 4.10 ounces. 4 pounds, 10 ounces, right? So my mom said, this is what she said. She goes, I thought having babies going to be easy when you were born. My brother came out 13 pounds plus.
Damn.
My sister came out 11.
All that weight you were
plus.
missing when you were born, your brother found it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was shaving when he came out. And my sister was 11 pounds, and then my baby sister came out 8'7". I was the smallest one. The doctor said he could be very big. Well,
you had a first grader, a kindergartner, and a preschooler.
Yeah, and then and then me, and
then you,
a midget.
A midget.
I grew up. When I grew up, I was taller and better looking, of course. my brother, he was third world ugly.
Third world ugly.
Third world ugly. Oh, yeah. That's great.
I'm just saying, hey, look, rest in peace, Charlie. You third world ugly. I mean, this kid was so chubby. At 10 years old, he had bigger tits than most women. At 10 years old, he went and got this bicycle. I said, "Why are you buying a bicycle for?" "I'm going to ride it." He pushed that son of a bitch everywhere he went. I said, "Dude, it'd be simple just to get on the bike and ride it. You get there quicker anyway." Oh, that's tiring. At 10.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Poor guy, when he died, he was 475 pounds when he died.
Oh wow.
At 5'8".
That's a lot of dude.
Yeah.
He gained 75. He gained 75 pounds in the hospital. So,
man.
Yeah. But anyway.
Wow.
Got a face for radio. Jesus.
Right.
No. Man, this is messed up. We're gonna get shut off. But I want to say real quick before we start closing, guys. Remember when we first started the show, my good friend and all of our good friend, comic extraordinaire, Mr. Typhoon Panda, passed away of what I like to coin the Bernie Mac disease, because Bernie Mac, exact same age as Bernie Mac.
Damn.
Matter of fact, Typhoon turned 49 the day before he died. He had his birthday. He died the next day after his birthday. Okay. Guys, you don't know what that is. It's a lung disease. There's really no cure for it. They could slow it down in some cases. It is more prevalent though with our black brothers and sisters. It's more prevalent through them. He went on the transplant list. What happened was he was in the hospital. He got out to do the comedy show, and he developed pneumonia. And he only had one lung working anyway. He goes in there and they find out that one lung is just bad and it's decaying. They did surgery, took it out, and the other one wasn't any good either. So he was laying there, and they put him on a transplant list. Now we all know how transplant list how quickly they get those things.
Yeah.
And so he passed away in the hospital.
Okay.
In a medical induced coma. So we say, Typhoon, until we meet again, brother, you do you up there. I know you're gonna light them up there. I know
right.
that you are. You're gonna be well missed, brother. And I got your message, and I'm gonna continue on. Okay, don't you worry about that. And you're gonna be missed. It was a shocking time for me. It really was. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I shed some tears, hard for the guy, because I knew he was sick, and I called it that it wouldn't be long. But damn, I didn't want to happen before Memorial Day. That just puts a whole new damper on everything,
Yeah.
What he died Wednesday and Sunday was or Monday, so
Monday
wasn't even a week.
Yeah, wasn't even a week.
Wasn't even a week before Memorial Day before he died.
Yeah.
So anyway, Godspeed to you, brother. That was said. Yeah, I think I told Dean, probably messaged Dean after I told you and everything, and it was quite a deal. But anyway, we got through it.
Yeah.
So, brother, you are missed. So yeah, that being said, guys, let's if you guys want to give a closing, you can. If not, I'm gonna tell one of Typhoon's jokes to lead us out. I'm gonna tell the one I told earlier.
The only thing I want to say tonight is for everybody, Typhoon is in a better place. He can breathe. He's got a new body. Remember the family as they face the days, weeks, and years ahead with him absent in their life for that physical touch and that physical voice. So continue to lift up the family for healing and strength and encouragement through this time, because they're going to need it. It's a tough time.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, I told her earlier, I'm going to tell it again. Typhoon wrote this joke. It's one of his best jokes. It's very funny. Growing up, man, I'm like any other kid. I like to play cops and robbers. We were going to play Cowboys and Indians, but, we really didn't want to chase around other brown people. Okay, so we decided we'd play cops and robbers. And I'm all excited. Boy, I run in the house, tell my mom, say, Mom, we're going to play cops and robbers. She's like, Ty, get over here. You can't play no cops and robbers. Well, yes, I can. Everybody else is playing. Why can't I play it? She goes, because when it comes to going to jail, you sleep on your back. He goes, well, that's a good thing, Mom. I sleep on my back. She goes, yeah, but you sleep with your mouth open. Okay. So while you're in there, you don't want to wake up and taste your celly. All right. That's nasty. They'll wreck the shit out of your mouth. They'll just wreck the shit right out of that mouth of yours in there. You sleep with your mouth open. You can't play cops and robbers. He said, I'll be in there, boy, wipe my mouth. And, man, tastes bad. You need some pineapple in your diet. That's what he tells Sally. Oh, but Typhoon, that was for you, brother. He just roar. He had one. I can't do the impression he did. I do a lot of impressions, but the one he does is funny. He's talking about the difference between Africans and blacks. Okay.
Oh, God.
He said, the United States black men are pussies. That's what he would say. He said, I'm serious. He goes, because I was in jail one time with this African guy. And I was talking to him, and a fly walked right up and landed right on the end of his cheek. And he didn't even break a sweat. Oh, I am Mutombo. I didn't like it very much. He wipes it away. Me, I'm trying to get some spray and a fly swatter going crazy. Not the African. No, he just swats it away and keeps on talking. So, anyway, guys, he's a good dude. We miss him. We'll see you all next week.
Yep.
On behalf of JWBB Nation, folks on Twitter, or not Twitter, excuse me. No, not Twitter. It's X anyway. Go the folks on Twitch who watch Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Richie Redneck, Bad Man of Comedy. I'm not going to be doing any more comedy for the whole month of June. I got a lot of births. We got graduations. We got parties. And I have to go to the doctor. I have a medical procedure that I got to have done. I don't want to do it, but I got no choice. Get my fat ass in there and have it done. So we're going to take care of that. And 4th of July coming up. So we got a lot of things coming up, guys, in your past. Love one another.
Yes.
We don't need, see this right here? 22 a day. We don't want that. We don't want that. We know it's 45 in some counts. If you start counting active duty military, things like that, we don't need that no more. You guys have a good holiday season. I don't know what Father's Day is coming up, and Juneteenth, a new holiday they come up with a couple years ago. Okay, a couple more holidays y'all can celebrate.
Which is another one before Father's Day.
Yeah, another one.
Another one
before Father's Day.
It ranks for fall. It's right after Father's Day too. Can't you let us piss out the beer we drank first before you go give it another holiday? I mean, come on. What's up, Ashley? How you doing?
Hey, Ashley.
Wow. I mean, anyway, I don't know what kind of disrespect we got going on in this country. We disrespect women, but we got to give them flowers on Mother's Day. Okay. Apparently, anybody can be a mother, but dads, hell, Arbor Day is more important than you. Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
Listen, I planted a tree too. I should get credit. Anyway.
Okay.
You guys take care of yourselves. And Ashley, we're doing great. We're going to miss the show. We'll see you. Tune in next Tuesday at 6 o'clock. All right. All right. That being said, guys, scheduled October 12th. That's my birthday. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be back in Jamesport, Missouri. I got Pete Barlow from G.I. Lowe performing on stage with yours truly, Pete Barlow. Pete, man, you guys don't know what G.I. Lowe. Go look up G.I. Lowe. He's a very funny comic, man. And he's a stand-up comedian as well. He's coming up from Georgia to perform.
He's good.
Right?
He's a good dude, man.
He's a very good dude. I can't wait to perform. I've performed with some outstanding people in my life and performed with some people that need to be anyway, we won't go there. But he's coming up to perform. So look forward to that. Well, I'll talk more about that as the time goes. And that being said, you guys take care of yourselves. We'll see you on Tuesday. Donor Dog Ahoy. Ostusi.